Are we
Okay,
live?
yeah, there we
Yes,
go.
we are
Yeah.
live. Hello, guys. Boy PeytStrick here. Hope you guys have a good day. And here we go. Another live stream, guys. And with my special guest here with PeytStrick. What's up, PeytStrick?
What's up, guys? PeytStrick here. How y'all doing?
Okay. All right, guys. So, as you guys know, the past couple of weeks, Hot Toys has dropped some fire with Marvel, DC, finally, and Star Wars. So let's just start off with some of the re-releases, from the past week or two. And then we'll give our thoughts and opinions towards those figures. So I'm going to be sharing my screen right now, and we'll give our overall thoughts with these figures. Okay. All right. First stop. Oh, first
Yes.
page. We have. Oh, okay. We have Thor from Endgame. Now I'm going to start with PeytStrick. What's your thoughts, man?
This thing's sick, man. I love the scene. It was so funny. You see him walking in, eating the pizza and having beer.
Yeah.
This is a cool figure. I like the Fat Thor.
Yeah. Do you plan on getting it?
Probably. I probably will get this one.
Yeah. Do you plan on getting this with the Trinity, with the Iron Man and Cap?
That's the thing, man. Is if you get one, you gotta have them all. Like, look at that shot right there.
Yeah,
like,
man, that's an expensive shot right there, especially with Thanos', and we'll get to Thanos later on.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like I do have this on pre-order. I had this pre-order for a year now, and finally they have announced it. I really hope that Sideshow gets them in pretty quick because, I've been waiting for this figure for a long time, and I finally got Cap. I got Cap finally.
Oh, you did, dude?
Yeah. I finally got Cap, and
Nice,
I
man.
have to do a unboxing and review for that one, and we'll see if that turns out well.
Yeah,
first unboxing review. But yeah, I mean, I do have the Mark 85s up there right now currently, and having these paired up together, or both three of them together, it's just going to be such a cool display in everybody's collection.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Now, do I think it's one of those like must-haves? I don't think so. I think there's better Thors out there, except an example would be Infinity War.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
A really good one. The reason why I didn't want to go for that is because for me personally, when it came to Endgame, because 5 years ago when I first experienced with Hot Toys, I didn't buy Hot Toys, but when I saw some photos of Age of Ultron, and when I saw Captain America, the first Hot Toy promo photos for Captain America, I was so into it. I'm like, I need to have this. And then when I saw the price tag, I was like, hell no, And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a little pack with me. I'm gonna wait till their last movie, their last time on screen together. At least all the OG6 together, and then I'll buy those figures. So even though it's not my favorite rendition of Thor, but it is the last movie that all of them are together. I know that we're getting another Thor movie, but for me personally,
I'm looking forward to that.
And I think this will be my only Thor. So I don't know if I can afford more than one Thor.
Have you seen the photos? Sorry, I accidentally cut my mic off. Of the costume for the new movie?
I haven't, but I saw a T-shirt of it.
It looks cool.
It looks good. It looks like Thor, lost some weight, and it looks the same thing. With just long hair and a beard, a long beard. So yeah, it's a great figure. Now, PeytStrick, you said you're planning to get this one, right?
Thinking about it. I don't have a lot of Marvel. Like I don't have any right now. I just have pre-orders. But this one, I don't know. I mean, I'm really thinking about getting this one for sure.
Right. Yeah. It's a great piece, and I'm showing this picture right here with all three of them together, and you can see that they're not using the Tony Stank head sculpt. And I actually do have the switchbook program for that one. So.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna be switching. I just cannot stand that head sculpt. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to display these guys. It's gonna be a good one. All right.
Oh man.
Next one, Coruscant God from the Clone Wars series. I'm gonna start with you, PeytStrick.
Star Wars is my thing, dude.
Yeah.
This is. I mean, it's the shock trooper. Like, this is so cool, dude. And like, I should have pre-ordered this from Hong Kong. I really should have. I mean, I got the 501st from Hong Kong, but I just think you got to get two. And I've only got one on pre-order so far, but just look at how cool it is, man. Like,
yeah, it's. Like I said before, I'm collecting Marvel, Star Wars, and DC, and I wish, everybody else was collecting this. I wish I can collect everything. It's everybody's dream to. If they're in this hobby, everybody wants to collect everything. It's just everybody's dream. However, it just doesn't. It rationally just doesn't work, right? So for me personally, I'm going to be passing on this one. However, over time, if my plans change, if I have a little bit more money to spend, then I'll be picking one up. But then again, I might pick up two because Coruscant Guard, I just love the design of it. I love the red and white. It just really pops in the collection. So,
indeed, man.
And this really makes me want to go buy Darth Maul. I do have Darth Maul from Solo, but I do want Darth Maul from Clone Wars.
I have pre-ordered. I have that one pre-ordered too. So
yeah, I can see your video on that. That's gonna be a good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But let's keep going through these photos for the.
See, look, you just got to get two of them. Like it's so cool, dude.
Man, these blogger photos, they try to entice you, man. It's crazy.
Oh, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. It's part of business, man. It's all part of business and marketing. Yeah, great piece. There was somebody on Instagram. I think his name is 16 Photographer. I don't know if you know him.
I follow that guy.
Yeah. His pictures are beautiful. The way he's the one with the Billy shelves.
Yeah.
And he has two of these in one of the shelves, and they look amazing. And that's just pretty evident. You got to get two of these. And if you really want to go over the board, get four of these. I think Jedi Patrol is getting like four of these. I think he's considering getting another two. So
I need to.
I mean, look, if you got, like I said, if you got the money, you can go for that. So it's just, yeah. Okay, Mysterio. Now, PeytStrick, what are your thoughts on this one, man?
They gave us a head sculpt and didn't even advertise it. Like they just surprised, here's a head sculpt. That is kind of unheard of with them. That would be like them giving us a Pedro Pascal head sculpt with the transport trooper.
Yeah.
That'd be sick if they do that.
Yeah. And we're seeing that with Hot Toys now, that they're adding these extra accessories out of nowhere. They did it with Rey, and I think they did it with they did it with this one, and I believe there was another figure I can't think of right now, but there was another figure. I know Thor, for instance, had only 2 pairs of hands in the promo shots, promo photos, accessories, but he comes with 10 of them now. So they're giving you extra stuff with this for free. I guess you could say for free because it wasn't shown in the promo photos. So if they keep doing this
with the armorer too, like they're just giving us everything.
Right. And I do hope they do that with the transport trooper because currently right now the transport troopers are not doing so well as far as
I've got one coming.
If they do release actually, you know what? We'll keep that in the prediction. So
okay,
yeah. So Mysterio, like I said, as a kid, Mysterio was one of my favorite characters when it came to Spider-Man villains. Especially the Sinister Six. And I do hope that we get to see this character more in the next Spider-Man movie that's coming out with the whole multiverse going on and all the rumors of Tobey Maguire coming back. The head sculpt. I know there's a lot of controversial going on with the head sculpt, but it looks great. I think for a final product, and we haven't really seen a prototype of it at all. I think this looks great. I don't know about you, PeytStrick, but
I like it. It looks pretty accurate to me. Screen accuracy.
Definitely. When I saw Jedi Patrol's video, I know we keep mentioning Jedi Patrol, but Jedi Patrol and his videos are just absolutely amazing. And Jedi Patrol, when he made the video for this, there was one pose that he did where he was flying and the cape.
I saw that. He did it Instagram Live.
Instant pre-order for me. So I pre-ordered right after. It was something I need to have in the collection. The reason why I hadn't pre-ordered it, before was because it didn't include a head sculpt. It was like $259, just seems a little steep for me. Now they did that. Yeah, it was a day one pre-order for sure.
Absolutely, man.
And I hope you get this too, PeytStrick. I think it's a really good figure. I think maybe you can make an exception for this one.
Thinking about it, man. Might have to.
It's a really good one, man. I think
we got some people in the chat here.
Oh, really? Okay.
DK, Afghan Squid, Comics. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing?
Hello, guys. I actually have mine full screen, so I can't see the comments. So, all right. Okay, so let's just keep going to the pictures. Hold on. All right. We have Battle Damage Thanos.
Just released.
I think a day or 2 days ago. So, What are your thoughts on it, PeytStrick?
It looks good. I watched, I don't know if you know Reagan. I watched Reagan's video on it, MRC.
Yeah,
I watched his video. Looks really good, man. Like this, very accurate to the film, and like his sword looked like real metal. Like it looked really good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. I mean, look, it looks great. I already have a Thanos in the collection. I don't see the need of having a second one. However, right now currently the Thanoses right now are doing really bad in the aftermarket. So I mean, I could
really?
find, yeah, I could find. I mean, I paid for the Infinity War. I think I paid 410 shipped for it from Sideshow, and I could find one for like $300 online.
Oh wow, and that's
Yeah,
probably free shipping too.
free shipping too. So
Wow, dude.
yeah, I won't be surprised if this figure also goes for free shipping. It's gonna. I mean, I just see it going down. Thanos is right now currently. They're just not doing well in the aftermarket. I don't know why. I
How
guess.
much is the armored one going for? The one that came out last year, I think.
Oh, that one's over 415. Yeah.
Oh, really? So
That
it's
one
holding value.
Nope. That thing is going down as well. I mean, you can find that for maybe like 350.
Oh
at
man,
most. Yeah,
I would do
350.
that.
Yeah. No, and I think Toys Wonderland has it for 300, but that's not with shipping and tax. So I think if you put shipping and tax, you're looking at maybe like 360, 380, depending where you live. Yeah, I would rather go buy that from Sideshow because I don't
Yeah,
want
I
to
mean
spend
that's
that
a
price.
good deal if you want one. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. I mean, there's so many great deals out there you can find for certain figures.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so I think a lot of people are just going to be waiting to see if they can find a good deal for this one because I think this is retailing for 428. If I'm wrong, 428.
I can look real quick.
I think it's 428, and I really don't know if it's worth it for 420. I was thinking maybe 415 for it. I know it comes with a cool base and the battle damage. It comes with 2 gauntlets, or these 2 different expression gauntlets. But they, like I said, with the Coruscant Guard pictures we've seen previously, they try to entice you in buying, all these figures, these 4 figures, to make this sort of diorama piece.
I've got the screen share up if you want to put it up.
Yeah, let's see if I can go down real quick. Let's see, I'm gonna remove this so I can see yours.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so 428. Yeah. And that's slated to what? July, I believe. July's already done. Okay, August to September. Yeah.
Another pushback. Wow.
Yeah, it's
I've been doing that with everything.
They're doing that with everything right now. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Are you planning to buy this PeytStrick or no?
Probably not. Because I don't have any of the other ones pre-ordered. So it would kind of be like an oddball one to get.
Yeah, definitely an oddball one to get. I mean, honestly, when I saw the final photos for this figure, I was like,
It's cool.
Figure.
It's nice.
Cool. It's
very
cool.
nice.
I'm not saying it's a bad figure at all. I just think
yeah.
it's not something in my radar, right now. So
I understand, man. Yeah.
And then you also get this new head sculpt, the worried face at the end of the movie. I mean, look, if you're just collecting only Marvel, I think this is definitely a buy for you. But
yeah.
if you're collecting 3 franchises, Marvel, Star Wars, and DC, you kind of have to pick and choose, So
have you ever seen Budget Stark on YouTube?
I have, but I haven't seen.
He's got like
videos.
Every single Iron Man figure.
Yeah.
That ever came out with Hot Toys. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah, and I know that in the Asian market, Iron Man's like huge. I don't know if you've seen a picture. I think Jetta Patrol posted on Facebook.
The line, yeah,
a line,
a lot
and
of
then
people.
Cyborg, nothing.
Nobody.
Nobody. It was a quiet town. Yeah, it's crazy. Iron Man back, and there it's famous. It's a famous piece to
Absolutely,
license to pick. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, more photos. And I think that's it for releases. Now I'm going to unshare my screen, and then we'll look at the other things.
Danny in the comments. What's up?
Danny, what's up, Danny? There's Danny. I want to actually look at the chat. What's up, comics? Afghan Squid. DK. You see the Anakin?
Yes,
and Obi-Wan?
we did.
Yes, we did. We were actually talking about it before we went live, and speaking of Anakin Obi-Wan, we're actually showing that right now.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, let me just real quick, just share my screen. Share. All right. Nope, not that one. Here we go. Let's share screen. Boom. Anakin and Obi-Wan. I mean, just Anakin right now, then Obi-Wan later.
It's so cool, man.
Yeah, man. I am surprised when it comes to Sideshow. The head sculpt is just amazing. I mean, for an animated look, this is definitely a worth pickup figure. It's just great.
Now,
But what are your thoughts, PeytStrick?
I think it's somebody that watched the Clone Wars multiple times, like the entire show. Dude, this is amazing. Like, because how far are they actually going to go with this line? Are they going to keep making these, dude? Like, what if we get an animated style Rex? Like, they could, and definitely like an Ahsoka from season 5. Like, these are the season 5 appearances. That'd be cool, dude. And see that. I don't know if you watched my last Most Wanted video. I had Ahsoka on there. Like,
No, I saw it. I saw it. Yeah. No, I'm not surprised. I mean, look, I think a lot of people were actually upset that they didn't they didn't give us a animated sculpt for Rex for Hot Toys, from Hot Toys. But I think they're kind of following with their realistic line, because they have already announced Dooku. But they've already made Dooku live action, and I think it would have been really. They want to fit the continuity in, so.
And they look good too. I like the live action head sculpts.
Right. And do you think it would have been pushing it if they given us 2 head sculpts, one animated and one realistic? Do you think they would have been pushing it?
It'd be cool if they did it.
I think it would be pricey too. I think right now I think it's retailing for that Rex $255, right?
Yeah, he's $255. Yeah, Danny here in the comments, he's saying the animated looks cool. Hope they get into other Jedi. Yeah, that'd be awesome if they did make more Jedi. In this style.
Definitely, man. I'm looking at Obi-Wan. No, Obi-Wan. Sorry. What's the what's his name? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm blanking his name. The guy who played Fury in the Nick Fury. What's the guy's name?
Oh, Mace Windu. Yeah.
Mace Windu. Oh my god, I can't believe I blanked out his name. But yeah, Mace Windu animated. That would be great too. And look, Sideshow's doing really well when it comes to the animated sculpts. I mean, this animated Anakin head sculpt looks great. Although, let's talk about the price for this, $255. Do you think that's fair for $255?
It's Hot Toys money. I mean, that's I know. Wait, oh, dude, they're gonna do it. They are going to do it. But I think that season, I can't tell which. I haven't even seen all the photos yet. I didn't even know that. Okay, so
yeah, I didn't see this either. So
if they have the hologram and they follow the Hot Toys trend, she'll be the next figure they announce.
Oh my god, if they do this, like season 5 Ahsoka.
That looks like the season 1 in the hologram. That one does.
It might be, but that's a tease right there.
Yeah, but what's the other one?
What other one?
There's where he had it in the hand.
Oh, that's Ahsoka, I think.
Okay, does she have? All right, yeah. I can't tell which appearance. Okay, she doesn't have any lightsabers lit.
Yeah. This looks great. Pairing looks great.
I'll use that coat on the Hot Toys one in 25 years when it gets released.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, now I know Sideshow has a bad rap when it comes to bodies. And I know
Mythos Boba Fett.
Mythos. I know you own the Mythos Boba Fett, and I know that you don't like the body, correct?
Yeah, it's propped up against something. It's always got to be propped. You can take it and shake it, and the limbs just fall.
Wow. And and 255 is sort of pushing it. I was hoping maybe like 220 for it.
Yeah, like maybe 210.
210, like around there. Just because Sideshow, when it comes to their bodies, it's just they're pretty cheap.
However,
and do you have
the head sculpt?
Right, the head sculpt looks great.
It looks just like inside of the show, man.
Definitely. And does it seem to be wired? The robes? I don't know.
It looks like it. It looks like it.
Yeah. And I'm glad they won the split cut boot design. So glad they're gonna go for the Hot Toys, just one piece. Yeah, that looks great.
Now see, this is, in my opinion, they may have a little bit of competition that they're throwing at Hot Toys here because dude, battle droids in the back.
Ooh, I won't be surprised if Sideshow goes and reissues the battle droids.
That's not animated, dude. That's a real figure in the background.
Yeah, I mean, does it really matter if it's animated or realistic? I mean, they pretty much look the same, don't they?
Oh, they'll be the same, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be the same. I don't think there'll be too much changes.
Hot Toys is coming out with a battle droid.
That's true. They did
tease that.
Sideshow Con. That's true. That's definitely true. Yeah, I won't be surprised at all if Hot Toys goes to the Clone Wars route, just full on Clone Wars route, and it will hurt a lot of people's wallets. It's just right now, for me personally, if there was only one line I would collect, it would be the Clone Wars line. Because when I was a
Dude,
kid watching
yes, man.
Clone Wars was just a great show. And nowadays, I still watch it. I was just skimmed through some of the episodes. I just love Clone Wars, and I love Clone
Dude, me
Troopers.
too, man.
Yeah.
I remember going to the theaters and seeing Clone Wars in 2008. Like
Oh my God, yeah.
that was an
yeah.
experience, man.
I vaguely remember that moment because I was pretty little, but I remember my dad taking me to it, and yeah, I vaguely remember it. But I did watch it again, and yeah, it's good. It's a good movie.
Oh yeah. Mario, what's up, man?
Mario in the let's go. Where's Mario? There he is. Yeah. I mean, it's great. It looks like single jointed elbows. I don't know.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
It does. And now I gave it. I kind of give an exception towards the armor because I think the armor. It makes sense why she's single jointed in my opinion. However, when it comes to these figures, you cannot do single jointed. I mean, we're talking about double jointed everything, and maybe ratchets. And I was planning to buy the Grievous from Sideshow, but
I did.
You did? You pre-ordered it? Yeah. But after watching the Unseen Reveal and Guy Clunder, who does the unboxing and posing those figures.
Yeah.
He looked stressed, like he was like shaking. He was shaking like crazy. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? From Collecting Weekly. Yeah, and look at the accessories. You're not getting a lot with this figure. That's kind of.
Oh man, yeah, that is.
And you're getting a really plain base.
Yeah,
that's 255. I don't see it. I really don't see 255 for this figure. I mean, I could see maybe, honestly, the best 210, like what you said, 210.
I'll drop rewards points on it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are just waiting for rewards points, and this figure is actually coming pretty soon, right?
January, I think.
January to
Dude,
so
that's just a few months. Yeah,
few months there. Yeah, I mean, and look, they're showing the droids. I think we're gonna be getting an Ahsoka.
Definitely, dude. Now that'll seal the deal. If you can get all three of them.
Yeah, that's gonna be a sick display. How much do you think the Ahsoka would be?
Same price as the others. It'd be 255. Let's see what Mario said down here.
Mario, I'm gonna pull up Mario's. All right, so I really don't want to go down this Clone Wars rabbit hole, but I couldn't help myself. Oh my God, yeah, I don't blame Mario. I don't blame Mario. These are great looking figures. However, it's Sideshow, so that kind of pushed me back into getting these figures. I really want to wait to see in-hand reviews, and then I'll make my decision after that.
They'll probably do an early unsealed and revealed for it.
Yeah. Did you pre-order these, by the way, or no?
Not yet. I haven't had a chance to look on there.
Yeah.
But now back on to what you were saying about the Grievous, I have a solution.
Right.
We got Detox. I'm going to do the acrylic rod trick.
Oh, yeah, I know Jedi Patrol did the acrylic rod.
Yeah, it's easy. I saw people doing it on Reddit, and it's
smart.
It's pretty straightforward.
It's a smart idea. Yeah, the base, I think if I were to get that figure, that base is going to be such a tedious thing to handle.
The Boba Fett comes with the base, and it's
it's going to be. Man, I really hope whatever they said about updated joints, I really hope they mean it, because from what I've seen so far with the Unseen Reveal, it just did not look good.
All right, we got my homie that runs the 332nd account down there.
Oh, great. What's up, man?
What's up, Alec?
Totally buy the Ahsoka if they ended up.
Yeah, go back to that hologram.
Hologram, sure. Yeah. Where's the hologram? There it is. There it
is. It's there. It's there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, prepare your wallets, guys. It's coming. So it's gonna be a crazy one. Ahsoka they just do well. They all do well. All right. So
I think it's a decent price, honestly. I mean, if it is it pleather? It kind of looks pleather to me.
It looks pleatherish material. Yeah, I'm looking at pleather. Yeah, I think it's pleather probably. Definitely.
Yeah.
So is this a buy or pass for you, PeytStrick?
Buy. That's a buy for me.
Good. Yeah. No, I see it. For me, I kind of have to wait. I want to see PeytStrick's video on it, and then more other videos after that, and see if I want. I will make a judgment call, and see if I want to go pre-order for myself, because I don't have an Anakin and Obi-Wan yet. So having animated versions will be great to have.
It would be, especially if they go down the animated line, dude. Like
Yeah,
it'll be real competition for Hot Toys. I feel like.
definitely. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think if Sideshow does really well with these animated lines, I could see Hot Toys doing it.
Oh, definitely, man.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
think they should. I think for a difference, make a huge difference, innovation. That's definitely a thing. All right, now we're on to
Oh
Obi-Wan.
man.
Okay, so I'm not a fan of the sculpt.
Oh really?
I'm not a huge fan of it. I think I like the Anakin more than this one. There's something about the sculpt.
It
Maybe it's
looks
the
more
eyes.
live action to me. Like
Yeah,
it
I
somewhat
could
looks
see
like a
it.
mixture between the two.
Right. Yeah. I was actually looking at some shots. Some pictures from Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars series. Yeah. They got the beard right. They got the hair right. It's just something. Maybe it's the eyes. Maybe that's what's throwing me off.
Yeah. Now, one thing I know with Sideshow is sorry, I was muted. One thing I know with Sideshow is that most of the photos they show, that's it. That is the prototype is almost identical to the release.
Well, that's a good thing though, because I mean,
definitely.
I mean, that's a really good thing. It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing sometimes.
Now, the exception is the Commander Cody. Dude, that's a Phase 1 helmet.
Wait,
dude, they're doing
Commander Cody?
Yeah, it says it on there.
Wow. Oh, this
okay,
is
so they're really.
Oh my God, this is
down
huge.
There.
Yeah, they're really going down there. Listen, if Sideshow has the Clone Wars license, because right now currently Hot Toys is not showing any other Clone Wars figures right now. I think the last one was the Coruscant Guard and the Darth Maul, and I think that's it.
Hey, Lane's in here, man.
Lane's here. What's up, Lane? Good to see you, man. What's up, Lane? Yeah, I'm just if Sideshow has the license for this for Clone Wars, and if they just go for the Clone Wars route with all just animated,
people are gonna buy them, dude.
Yeah, 100%. Especially it's animated too, so
yeah,
it's more accurate. And and I have a question: will that hurt the Rex and Cody in the aftermath?
It could. It really could, dude.
You think so?
I think it's a possibility. Now I'm gonna do a screen share with you real quick.
Sure thing. Yeah. Let me real quick just unshare my screen.
If they're really going down the Clone Wars line, let me see if let me get the right one. I got a few of them here. Will we get?
Yeah, Lane.
All right. Screen share.
Let's see what Lane's saying. So, KG, are you going to be doing a Chrome Mando? Are you going to be doing the Chrome Mando when it comes out next year? Oh, I think he means, am I going to buy it? That's a tough one. PeytStrick, what do you think about that one?
I will be. I'll have that one. I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm going to get it from Pop Collectibles so I can do it early.
Yeah, I think when it comes to Mando, I'm just $375. It's pretty steep. Yeah, I don't know. That's something I'm thinking about, because I do love my plan, and when it comes to Star Wars, and I've been really thinking about my collection line. I've been thinking about just doing just all Star Wars, because they're just bringing out so many good things. Let's see what you got here. Oh, right. What's her name?
Commander Bly and Ayla Secura. What if they did that too?
Commander Bly. Oh, I think they will do more clones. When it comes to clone troopers, I don't want to buy like regs, regulars, or regs.
Yeah.
And just those. I would do just the commanders and the captains.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Really good. Yeah.
Now I hope Hot Toys does one shiny clone like the Sideshow did with the Deluxe, where you get a Phase 1 helmet and you get the Phase 2 helmet, and it's not painted, because if they do that, people are gonna make customs, dude. Like,
oh my God, yeah, definitely.
And you can just make like whatever.
Yeah, I could see people buying multiples of regs and they're just doing customizations. They can do whatever they want. They can make it, red and blue, red and black. I mean, it's just there's a lot of options you can do with regulars. I mean,
absolutely.
And I know you did a customization for some of your figures, right? I think one of the figures that you got.
Yeah, I did the clothing on the Boba Fett.
Boba Fett, and didn't you do one for the extra Commander Cody body as well?
Yeah, my friend Alexander on the chat, he did.
Oh, great!
Yeah, he's the guy that runs the Instagram account with me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you did a good job, definitely. So Everyday Collector says, Loving the lighting and your details well displayed. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I got a tab up
Lane.
for you, man.
Oh, tab. Okay, good. Oh, okay, I see it. All right. Let's see.
Because see, people would customize those shinies, and they would make like Captain
Yeah.
Mauser, for example.
Yeah, and I could see Hot Toys doing this figure actually. I know we're not in the predictions, part yet, but I could see Hot Toys doing this. They're doing. They haven't done any Clone Wars announcements yet, and Bad Batch right now currently is the big thing right now. So, not big thing, but right now just Star Wars related. That's it right now. And
Yeah.
I would love for them to do it, and I'll buy it because I only buy captains and commanders. So that's my rule. I don't want to buy regs. I just can't afford it. But I could buy just regular troopers. I mean, captains and commanders. So
yeah, it would be really cool, man. I would buy this one.
See what Lane says here. Ayla Secura, I would buy her in a second if they do her. I want her more than all those who want Mace Windu. Wow, really?
Yeah, I would love a Hot Toys version, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would really want Hot Toys to really continue the Star Wars line big. I really want
They
them
will.
to.
Oh, they definitely will.
Marvel has been such a big thing right now with Hot Toys, and now Marvel's kind of dying down. I mean, it's been dying down ever since Endgame.
Yeah.
So, I really hope that Hot Toys does more Star Wars than they do with Marvel. And I know that, and I think I think I saw somebody on Facebook saying that Star Wars is not doing so well in the aftermarket in Asia. They're not selling a lot of clone troopers, Coruscant guards, and Fire First troopers. I'm not seeing a lot of those.
Oh wow! I thought I was told that they sold out like right away.
Really? Where'd you hear that from?
This is an Instagram post. They had the sold out label up front for them, like on day one.
Really? Oh well,
Yeah.
I think it was the Coruscant guard. I think Fire First troopers I think they're selling pretty good, but I think Coruscant guard's not doing so well. And Secret Base. So
yeah, I think most people were holding out for like Captain Rex and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean they know that Hot Toys is expensive. I mean, if you want an army build, you go Hasbro route. That's the cheapest route to go to. I mean that's a great selection of figures there. But if you're planning to buy Hot Toys, I think the best option for you to do is just go for commanders and captains.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But if you got the money, all to you. Lane Kramer says, I was watching last night a favorite movie soldier with Kurt Russell, a 1/6 scale of him as Sergeant. Todd would be so awesome with some of the crazy weapons. Oh, really? I haven't heard from that. I haven't seen that movie. Do you know anything about that?
Let me look it up real quick. Oh, yeah. I'll put it up real quick. I've seen this.
Okay, if you want to pull it up.
Yeah.
The only other clone I really want is
there you go.
Commander Wolf. Oh my god, I want a Commander Wolf. I really want a Commander Wolf. That's like one of my favorite troopers. Clone troopers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie, so
it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, I'll take the chance on watching it one of these days. But yeah, I would love to have a Commander Wolf in the collection. I love the design of Commander Wolf. All right, let's go back to Chrome tab. All right, we're gonna go back to Obi-Wan. So you're buying this, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get these.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, 255 is a bit steep for me.
It is. I agree.
I'm gonna be waiting maybe for sideshow points and see if I can buy it. But first, I want to see if PeytStrick's video and see if it's a good figure to get and see it in display in your video of PeytStrick, because it's it's a tough one to get for me. I just there's so many other figures I really want to get, and currently right now I don't have a sideshow figure, so I really can't judge right now. But from what I've heard so far, I haven't heard any good things about it. So
yeah, I've got the Boba Fett, the Mythos. I got that at the Mall of Georgia actually. Somebody had it in a shop over there.
Really?
And I got it brand new. I think I paid $300 for it. And
340. Wow.
The body is so loose though. It looks good. Like the paint is amazing on it, but it's so flimsy.
Yeah, that's the sucky part with Sideshow, and I really hope that Sideshow spends a lot more money with their bodies, because Honestly, I won't be surprised if people get these figures and do a body swap.
They will. You'll have
Yeah.
it day one.
I think it'll be a tough one because I do see Anakin showing neck. I don't know if that's going to be a big issue because of the body. But yeah, I could see a lot of people doing body swaps in the future.
Is it just me, or does the Obi-Wan look a lot different in this picture?
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know, his eyes squinting. I know his eyes are squinting in the previous ones, but for this one, when the blue hits his face, there's something different about him. Don't you think his outfit's a little too big on him?
Kind of. I mean, yeah, I see that. I do see that.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, look, it's a great figure, and I think this is also slated to the same release date, January to March 2022. So PeytStrick, it's a buy for you, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Buy,
this.
and when Ahsoka comes, that's gonna probably push me towards getting these figures.
Now, here's the only concern I have.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll order this figure, and then the next day, Hot Toys will actually show their Obi-Wan after like a year.
Yeah, I would suggest you maybe wait. I know it's just bad timing. It happens to me. It happens to me a lot of times, man. It is what it is. I think you should wait maybe till maybe if Hot Toys makes the jump into actually announcing that for pre-order. Because, like I said, I've been waiting for them to announce the Clone Wars version.
It has been rumored that it's supposed to release kind of like the Armorer did, where they just drop it and then start shipping it for like a fair or something like that.
Really? I haven't.
That's what.
Ooh. Honestly, I could see that happening.
Yeah, I mean that would be a big one to do. People would buy the living crap out of it. Like
maybe that's why they're holding it off for a bit.
Possibly, yeah.
Because I think they'll be actually pretty good. I think they're going to probably waiting for maybe next Toy Fair exclusive. So then we actually have it in hand. But do you have the Anakin and the Stab on order?
I didn't get the one with the Stab, but thinking about it.
Thinking about it. So you don't have the Anakin on order, right? Clone Wars.
I have the just the plain with the figure.
Oh, okay.
And not with the Stab.
All right. Yeah, I was planning on getting the Stab because the Stab's too big and I don't want to deal with it.
If they give us the Stab if they do release the battle droid with the Stab, I will get that one.
Yeah. And I'm actually kind of waiting on that one because, I will probably get one battle droid with a Stab. Because I have very little room, so I really cannot get like 6 battle droids plus no space and no money. So I just can't do that. But let's go to, I believe. Oh, I didn't type it in. Oops. All right, let me type it in here because I didn't have it on here. We're gonna be talking about Luke Skywalker next.
Oh yeah.
My God, I just
the internet.
Internet exploded. It exploded. It's crazy. Let's go through the chats. If you want to go through the chats while I pull it up.
Let's see what Lane said here. It's like a third scale statue. Wow.
So I know you both. I know you're both more into 1/6 scale, but if you were gonna get a 1/3 scale statue,
I'm gonna look that up. I've never actually seen one.
1/3 scale is like, I think it's 30 inches. If I'm wrong, 30 inches, right?
Okay, like the Batman bust.
Yeah. So, that's actually, honestly, oh my God,
the figures exist.
What figure?
Third scale figures exist.
Oh, there's third scale figures?
They're not appropriate. Don't look them up.
Oh, okay.
We can't show that.
Yeah, no. No, you meant statues, but yeah. Which figure which statue you want to get in 1/3 scale, if you had the money?
Dude, Dark Knight Rises, Batman.
No, he's talking about Star Wars. Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Dude, I love all the characters, man. That's a tough choice.
You gotta pick one, your number one favorite.
Look here.
Because
one favorite character? Oh, that's easy. Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Oh, which one though? Oh, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one because everything with Boba Fett in it looks great. So JB in the collection. What's up, man? Yeah. Let's see.
I'm gonna say Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, where he had the red gauntlets.
Which one?
The Return of the Jedi Boba Fett.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the most iconic one.
Yeah, I would say so too. With the Sarlacc pit, I think that'd be a pretty good one as like a base too. That'd be cool.
Oh, we got a comment here from Alec. I'm gonna pull up a tab.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said he'd get a bust of this, and I would too.
Are you showing it?
Yeah. I was just pulling it up.
Yeah.
All right, there it is.
Mr. JB in the house. What's up, man? All right, let's see. Ooh.
Yeah, that would be. Now we're gonna talk about these later because I've got those for Hot Toys. Hey,
definitely, man. Definitely.
Are we doing spoilers on here?
On Bad Batch? Yeah. It's in the week.
Okay. All right. You've been warned. We are doing spoilers for the Bad Batch. So if you have not seen the Bad Batch and you don't want spoilers, all right, we're gonna spoil it. All right, here we go. So obviously, the elephant in the room is this guy showed up in the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
He was there. It was him, and he put up a fight. And he's not dead. He's still alive too. There he is.
Right.
Will Hot Toys do this? And here's my question.
Oh my god.
Are we going to see the rest of these guys? I apologize about the dog. No, I can't really control that.
No, it's all good, man. You know, I don't know much about this. So if you want to tell me about much more about these characters, or this character, because I don't know much about him.
Oh, dude, do you have a PlayStation?
I used to, but I sold it, so I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, dude. Even if you could probably play this on PC too. I think
is it Battlefront, right? Battlefront. Oh my god, I love Battlefront.
Yeah, they're in Battlefront 2, the EA version, but the Republic Commando game.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
These are what they're from, dude. That's my favorite game of all time.
Right. I actually had it on. I had it on the PlayStation, because I had the bundle with this first Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
So I had that bundle with all those OG games, those vintage games. I didn't play it. I didn't get a chance to play it, but I love the design of these characters, and I would happily buy one of these. I just love the design of them.
I would too, and especially with we got Gregor in the Bad Batch too. Like, we need this figure.
Yeah, and he was in Rebels, right? With
Rex.
He was.
Yeah.
What's up, Eddie? Let's see here. Let me go through.
Yeah, here he is. He was a shiny in the Bad Batch.
Yeah, honestly, I think the Hot Toys are not announcing. Well, the latest one was the Luke Skywalker, but so far nothing Bad Batch related. Lately, and I think they're pretty. I think they're holding up to the season finale. I think the first day. I think there's 2 episodes, right? There's the first finale and the second finale, right? So I think the last finale, we're probably going to be. I think my guess, we're going to be getting Crosshair, and then we're going to be getting hopefully Wrecker, because I think Wrecker's one of my favorite Bad Batch characters.
Yeah, I love Wrecker.
So, and easy, like you said before, they can just reuse the Heavy Mando body. So, I mean, there's no question about it. So they can do that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I would love to have a Gregor actually, because this is the first time I'm actually seeing him in this outfit, and I love it. I would absolutely buy it. I could see them doing it. I could not see them doing it. I mean, look, they're doing a lot of figures that are like in like 2 or 3 second scenes. Majority of them are doing it. So why not? I mean, it would sell well. I think it would sell well. I don't know about you, but I think it would sell well.
Yeah, and now here's my thing here.
Yeah, go ahead.
We see Scorch in the Bad Batch. It's just him. Where's everybody else? The other 3 aren't there. And they just announced he was the yellow commando. Hang on, I'll pull it back up.
Oh, okay. Let me see that one.
He was the one that was in. Well, Gregor was in the episode too, but he was the one that was fighting against the Bad Batch. This guy, the yellow guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But everybody else wasn't in the show. So my theory is their chips didn't work and they didn't execute Order 66. And since they just announced season 2 of the Bad Batch, they could rescue Scorch, and we could see all these guys in season 2, and they could show up at the last minute of the finale, and then they could wrap the show up. You heard it here first. If that happens,
You're here, folks. You're here from PeytStrick.
yeah, you heard it from me.
Yeah. No, honestly, I think they might make these figures, but if from what your theory is, I believe if these guys show up for the second season, I think they're gonna release all of them.
Yeah, they just announced this. My buddy said that.
Oh, for
They announced
Pop?
that. Yeah, that's
the great thing about Pops. They just do it. You know,
They
just
do,
it
yeah.
all. You know, that's the
they
great
don't
thing
answer
about
to
Pops.
anyone.
Yeah, I just can't get into the Pop collection hobby. It's just not.
I've got a few of them. I mean, I'll get like some really cool ones that come out, but
Right. All right, so I'm gonna go to the Luke Skywalker one.
Yeah.
Real quick, let me just share my screen here. Tab Luke Skywalker. All right, Luke Skywalker. My God, what an announcement! What an announcement! It's just it was like because we're in Atlanta and it was I think 12 o'clock. Here.
Yeah, it was midnight here when they announced stuff.
It was announced, and I was like, I literally said, oh, I was like, oh my God, they actually announced it, and day one pre-order.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a no-brainer. Little disappointed we didn't get a R2D2, but then again, it would have been really expensive too. So,
but hey, if you look, I can't tell if that's photo generated or not. It doesn't look like the R2 was photographed with them. It almost looks like it was photoshopped in. So they may be hiding a new one.
Honestly, I could see that happening, but I do see like I do see the his arm or R2D2's armor thing is also reflecting the
good point. Yeah, I see that.
Skywalker. So maybe it might be photoshopped. They might have added a few things here and there, but I think an R2D2 is coming in a separate pack. I think it's going to be coming pretty soon. I think we're in need of another R2D2, especially right now currently. It's pretty expensive.
All we got is that sideshow one, and it isn't die-cast.
Let's see. Let's go through the motorcycle behind me. Delta and BB together would be a bomb.
Oh, the Bad Batch. Yeah, they would be.
Yeah.
He said something about the head sculpt. Let's look at the head sculpt real quick.
Yeah. Let's go through that. Let me just undo that. All right, let's go here.
Now,
this one. Let me get a closer shot of the head sculpt. So here we go.
I see. The good thing about this is, I think the accuracy is there. However, it is a prototype. Keep that in mind. This is just a prototype, and look at what they did with the Ray. Yeah. The prototype looked horrible, and then the final product, I've got it right beside me, looks outstanding. Like
it looks great.
Point on. Yeah. So they really do. They're listening to us, and they are improving the head sculpt before they release them, thankfully. And especially this comes out in what, a year and a half or so?
Yeah, a year and a half. We're looking at a year and a half, which is pretty good actually than the 2 or 3 year gap.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I've seen a lot of memes out there. I've seen this one meme where, in Toy Story 3, that Kent toy, whatever that doll was, the Barbie doll. I don't know if you've seen it. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. It does. It really does. And they I see Mark Hamill in it, but I know they were going for that CGI look.
Yeah.
And it's pretty obvious.
It's a fine mix of the two, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, hey, I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So they had hopefully this will pull it up. Yeah, here it is. Put it up on the screen.
Share your screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It actually was him playing Luke Skywalker.
Yes, I did see this one.
I was so shocked. Yeah. That's amazing.
And actually, I did watch the Jimmy Fallon. Was it Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel? I think Jimmy Fallon. He was on Jimmy Fallon, and he actually said that there's actually a episode of behind the scenes of this episode for this Strictly episode.
Yeah, it's coming August 25th.
Can't wait to see that.
It'll be on Disney Plus.
I'm actually pretty shocked that they actually used Mark Hamill for this. I thought they only used it for the voice recording.
That opens the door for them to do anything.
Yeah, if he's still alive, in the years to come,
we're gonna see Grogu again.
Yeah.
No doubt.
We're gonna see Grogu again, no doubt about it. Yeah.
In the meantime, I don't think anybody's gonna kidnap Grogu from Luke. That's not happening.
No, I really don't see them doing it. Honestly, the real reason why the Mandalorian show really kicked was the Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
think it was the child. It really was. And if they take it out, I don't think the show's going to do well. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
they're going
agree
to
with
get
you.
many hits for it. So
Well,
they
now
have
that
to. Yeah,
they
go ahead.
brought in, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead,
No,
man.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
They brought in Boba Fett, so that's set up for the future with Boba Fett. They brought in Bo-Katan. Like they're
Yeah.
introducing all these other Mandalorians too. Where's Heavy Mando? Where's the Armorer? Like there's so
Yeah.
many questions that they're going to answer. So I think we could go a season without Grogu, and knowing in the back of our minds that we're gonna have something with Luke in the future. It's bound to happen.
Yeah. No, I could see. I could see Mando like thinking about him, and then the next shot will be him training Grogu.
Yeah, and
I could see that
especially
happening, like that sort of type of movie or show where it's like, it shows a character missing somebody, and then the next shot it will show Grogu with Luke, something like that.
Did you see this?
Oh yeah, the picture of
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up real quick.
Yeah, let's pull it up. I actually seen that one. That was a pretty good. Now, is that an official Lucasfilm poster, or is that just
It
fan
was
art?
yeah, it's officially licensed by Disney. Somebody
Wow.
made it, obviously, but usually with licenses like that, Disney has to tell them how to do things.
Right.
Yeah, but I got that tab up for you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just stop share screening. Then go down here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so cool, man.
Yeah, and people are saying that's the Hot Toys Grogu.
It
Right.
looks like it, yeah, but they could have, it almost looks like it was photographed with the Hot Toys.
Now the cloak kind of looks gray.
Yeah, that's a new outfit. Yeah.
Now, yeah, I mean, from what I'm seeing, it looks like Yoda's getting his own lightsaber. So that's pretty cool.
Yellow crystal too, yeah.
Yellow crystal, yeah. Honestly, I could see them doing. I really hope they do a Luke show. I think it'll be great to see.
I really do.
I would love to see, before the sequels, Luke in his journey. We've seen it throughout the video games where have you played Battlefront 2, the story mode?
Yeah, he was in the campaign for Battlefront 2. Yeah.
And I would love to see some of those shots, in movie form. And things like that just excites me even more.
Yeah, and see, I mean, there's so much. I saw the comment. It could be a teaser photo. Yeah, it really. We don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Disney gave the okay to release this figure, to release that poster too.
Now, go ahead.
If they are, this is my opinion on this. They're releasing the Boba Fett now, the repainted. They're releasing this now. Usually, if they get it out of the way, they're just waiting so that they can release the new figure for whatever new show they're in. So I'm thinking we're going to get new stuff with Luke and Boba Fett, like new costume-wise.
Yeah, I think we could be seeing the outfit where he was wearing at the last end credit scenes towards Force Awakens.
Yeah,
that's the outfit he might be wearing. And then I don't know how they're gonna put Kylo Ren into this mix, because the Last Jedi, the way how they sort of made the story with how he slaughtered the Padawans, and now Yoda, Grogu's with him. It's gonna be a weird one. Now I heard they're gonna do like a multiverse thing, which I do hope they do that.
Good, yeah.
I don't know about you, but the sequel trilogy was like a no for me. The only thing that was good was Kylo Ren.
I liked Kylo Ren. I appreciated it for being Star Wars. Now I shared this tab with you here. We still don't know when this happened yet.
Let me stop screening. Stop share screen. All right, let me see.
And so we're gonna have to see
Ooh, do you think Hot Toys will make that?
Maybe, because I mean that's a different outfit for Luke.
I could see a Toy for exclusive.
Yeah, but hey, look at this. The tan robes. That's kind of like what he was wearing in the other one.
Yeah, that's true. No, I honestly think if they were gonna go back and do another sequel figure, they would do a Toy for exclusive for these two, because they already have the head sculpts for these two.
Yeah.
And
see, I have my Leia on display with this from the Rey set.
Oh, the what's it called? The show, another show from oh my god, where the Ewoks were. Endor.
Endor. Yeah, the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, Endor set. Yeah, I wish I got that, but I just had to focus on being very selective. But yeah,
Alex says we're getting Black Series versions of these too. It looks like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Black Series right now, they're doing everything that they can with these.
They are.
If I were just collecting only one, if I were just collecting only Black Series, I would. Then Hot Toys.
I've got a few. I've got a bunch of them. I've got some in boxes, dude.
you should really show a collection of just all your Black Series.
Hey, spoiler alert! I'll be at the beach, but there will be a collection tour uploaded next week.
Woo! You heard it here, folks. There you go.
The collection tour is coming. The entire collection room. I'm showing the wall. I'm showing the setup. I'm showing everything.
Yeah, Alexander, your friend Alexander's bringing a good point, but quality is failing with
Black Series they're reissuing like 5-year-old figures. It's pretty bad. That new Rex has the original clone body from like when was it? 2014. That's bad.
Yeah. And JB says Star Wars Hot Toys is coming in deep. It's true. Yeah, they're really following. They're really bringing every single character now. It seems like. I mean, I won't be surprised if they do a Frog Lady.
Oh, dude, we got the egg canister and that.
We did,
I'll
but
pull
it wasn't for priority yet. So if they do that, then I honestly think if they were going to do that, I don't see a Frog Lady coming anytime soon.
Yeah,
if they're not doing it, then I could see a Frog Lady really coming pretty soon. Because if they're gonna release that figure with the canister and everything, the chances of getting a Frog Lady is pretty low.
All right, there, I got it on the screen for you.
Yeah, let me just quick. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this picture right here. Yeah,
we got
you see, it comes with 2 Grogus. We can say it comes with 2 Grogus, kind of. And it comes with.
And see, look, we get the frog down here too.
Yeah, and we get a Womp Rat as well. We get a lot of things here.
Oh my goodness, man!
And we get the Seeing Stone, and that said, the Costco Reeves, and actually, I'm going to be talking about that at the end.
We will talk about those.
We'll be talking about those figures. Honestly, they're making everything with Mandalorian now. I think they have made everything except for Frog Lady.
Hey.
Oh no, Grief Karga. Grief Karga. We need a Grief Karga. If we're not going to be a Cara Dune, we need a Grief Karga, definitely.
How do you spell Navarro? Is that how it is?
Navarro. I believe so, yeah.
Okay, that did it. Here it is. We're getting this.
Now,
dude, I'm going to buy that.
Right here. This is innovation right here. And
they're finally doing dioramas.
Diorama pieces. And look, if Hot Toys decided to announce this, the future of diorama with Hot Toys is going to be huge. I think if they're going to do this, and if this thing sells well, we could be seeing this following with Marvel and DC.
I got something for you.
It's going to be huge. I would love to have this, but I'm really anxious to see how much that would be. Really.
Imagine if you made a diorama of this with the throne room.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, I could see them making the throne, but I don't see them doing the whole thing. If you know.
Yeah. What I mean. Just the throne with Darth Maul.
Huge. Yeah, I would love to put Darth Maul on it while he's like lying down, putting his feet up, and just like Yeah, this will be a cool diorama piece to have in the collection.
It would be.
Now, will it fit in the detail? I don't think so. Just because how big it is, I just don't see it.
I'm debating on getting a Maju case to go in the corner over here.
Yeah, Maju case would be good because for me personally, I would go for Maju cases just because I love the dust-proof thing and dust-free everything. I think
you can get them with a white background now too. You have the option to do that, and so that makes the figures just pop out if you have a white background.
Yeah. I think for me personally, I don't like things too crowded with my figures. I really love having max is 2 or 3 figures in each show because you really want to enjoy these figures and respect them as much as possible.
Now I do 3. I do 3 per shelf, but I don't use bases, so that gives them a lot more space when you take the bases out.
Yeah. when I was in California, actually, I was so afraid because there's earthquakes
Earthquakes,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, so I had to put the bases on, because I don't
Oh
want,
yeah.
if I go out, earthquake happens, boom, something might happen to one of the figures.
Yeah,
So
well, you're down here now in Atlanta. Nothing happens
yeah,
down here,
yeah,
dude.
nothing happens. No, 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 nothing happens.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, definitely. Yeah. So let's just keep talking about Luke and
Yeah, yeah.
see what your thoughts on this figure. And did you pre-order this figure or no?
Pop Collectibles day one.
Oh, there you go,
As
man.
soon as the Instagram story came up, bought it right away.
Yeah. This is, oh my god, this look, this. I think a lot
It
of people
comes
are
with the
bashing it.
diorama. It comes with the diorama too.
And honestly, I really hate these cardboard backboard drops, but I might actually use this one.
The Armorer one, I wasn't gonna use it until I put it back there. Now let me see if I've got a photo on my computer of that. I may not, but if I do, I'm gonna show it.
Mr. JB says, "Are you getting this, JB? I pre-ordered this. Come on, if you see my latest video, I even showed you I pre-ordered it. Okay, it's happening. It's coming. That was so funny to get. Oh, and I'm gonna put your friend Adventures. That was so funny to get Hot Toys.
Oh, Hot Toys with the Frog Lady. Yeah, that would be funny. All right, I'm actually gonna go to my YouTube video. It'll take a second, and I'll show that from there.
Mr. James says, I text Hot Toys to reissue the Han and Chewie 2-pack. I emailed them. Well, I mean, honestly, I think they've already reissued that twice, I believe, right? I think they already reissued that. The first time they made it, and the reissue just to make more sales of it. I really don't see it happening, JB. I really don't see it. Maybe when the anniversary comes up, I could see it happening. But right now, currently, I just don't see them going that route. I would love to have it. Like I said, I would love to have the original trilogy figures. I don't think I have any original trilogy figures. I only have sequels and Mandalorian right now. So
I've got that up on the screen.
Prequels and sequels and Mandalorian. But yeah, are you sharing something?
Yeah, I got that backdrop for you.
All right.
This is on my YouTube review that I posted earlier this week.
Yeah, I saw.
It looks cool, dude.
It actually fits, and that's what I said. The backboard drop is actually not that bad. I know Jennifer Cho didn't like the backboard, the cardboard sort of thing, but it actually looks pretty good. I've seen your video on it, man, and it looks so good next to Heavy Mando. And I love interacting with other figures, man. It's such a great thing to have. And I don't have this on pre-order yet, but I might just pre-order it.
Hey, they only made 500 in Hong Kong, dude.
Yeah, and that's actually
very limited.
Yeah, it's very, very limited. I need to save up money pretty fast to get this figure. I could see this figure going up $500-$600 in the aftermarket.
I'm debating on buying a second one, dude. Really, like
for investment.
Fortunately, I've got it back there. I don't know if you can see it. I've got a mint box. I got it double boxed, so the shipper box is perfect.
Oh, that's for the
for the Armorer.
You got a second one?
No, that's just the normal one I got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pop Collectibles, they bubble wrap. Yeah. They do pretty good with packing.
I might consider getting from them one of these days.
If you want it quick, dude, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
they've been good for me at least.
Yeah, man, they're pretty expensive, but
just
I
a
think
little more.
It's worth it getting it first date and waiting 6 months for cap or something like that. It's just crazy.
Or a year.
A year sometimes. It's crazy. It's crazy these wait times. I can't get enough of it. But we both have this on pre-order, and this was without a doubt, it was just a day one pre-order for me. It was something I don't have a Luke Skywalker in the collection. I don't think you have one either, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. And this is
I got the Snowspeeder Luke coming.
Snowspeeder. Oh yeah, that's
and this one too.
April to June 2022, right?
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Yeah, great figure, and I know a lot of people are actually complaining about the head sculpt, but I think the majority of fans are just going to display him with the hood on. I don't think there's really a big problem with that. Now there might be an issue. Yeah, and there might be I think there might be an issue where the cloak might, have some extra dye in it. You can just simply, get some detergent and hot water, and just, squeeze the extra dye out, and you're pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
And there's no worries there. Do you have Qui-Gon, by the way, or?
I do not. I saw him. There's a shop in the mall. If you ever go to the mall in Georgia, there's this awesome store called Character World, and they occasionally will get rare Hot Toys. Like they'll have 2 or 3 they had the Mark. What was the latest Iron Man again? Is it the Mark 50?
The Mark 85.
Mark 85. Mark 85. I don't know why I said 50. They had Mark 85 2 days after it released in Hong Kong. It was just
Whoa.
on the shelf. Yeah. And this was a few months ago, and I went in there and saw it, and I'm like,
How much were they listing it for?
I didn't look. They had the tags on the back. You had to ask them for it.
Okay,
But
okay.
I'm gonna try to pull up that store.
Yeah, man. Look, if you can find Qui-Gon, honestly, Qui-Gon is an absolutely amazing figure. I think I was so iffy about it when I first purchased it. I was like, I don't know about it, but when I had it in hand, I was like, yeah, man, it's my first Jedi in the collection, so I absolutely love Qui-Gon. It's such a good figure.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
The only problem I don't have the DX16, the Maul. I do have the Solo one, but if we're talking about continuity here, I think it would have been pretty cool display having the DX16 Maul.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this on the screen real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is literally inside the Mall of Georgia, and they get everything.
Let's see here.
Like they get swords, they get shields, they get statues, figures, kits. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff, and it's like on the top section of the mall.
Wow. Yeah, I might need to go there tomorrow. See if they have any other cool things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be checking that place out.
Yeah, I'll text you the address for it.
Of course. Yeah. So before we end off with Luke, is there anything that you don't like about this figure?
It's perfect for me.
Now,
I know they'll improve it, so I'm not worried about anything with it.
Now, as far as the DX goes, the DX line, do you think this is pushing it?
Nope. We get half of a Dark Trooper, like that saves me. I've got 2 on pre-order.
You got 2 on pre-order?
Yeah, just because I knew this was coming, I was like, if they release that Luke, I'm gonna wish I had 2 Dark Troopers. So I went ahead and ordered 2 Dark Troopers. They're coming, but now I have
2 Dark Troopers.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you got 2 Lukes.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and actually, a lot of people really wanted to buy a Dark Trooper, but they're kind of waiting on the Luke. And now you don't really need 2. You can just have 1, pre-order 1, and then get this one as he's crushing it, and while the other one is approaching to Luke.
Yeah, especially like with the door diorama, he could be coming through the door. Oh man!
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm thinking about the display right now and how that's gonna look.
It's gonna be sick,
man. Now, as far as the lightsaber goes, it sucks that the battery thing that comes with it's just not a good use.
Actually, are you talking about the arm light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's still got the arm.
Yeah, and they showed it in the summer showcase, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was on display. They had I saw Reagan's photos of it on Instagram.
Yeah. And it looks like we're getting interchangeable Grogu hands. This is the first time we're seeing this with this figure.
Dude, I never saw that.
Yeah, it's coming with it.
Oh my goodness, the Ahsoka one didn't.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It didn't come with it. This is an articulated Grogu with interchangeable hands.
Now the Ahsoka does have articulate. You could see in the pictures with the Ahsoka.
It is articulate, but it doesn't come with extra hands. So
I bet you it will. I bet you the final product will.
You know what? It might, because they're doing this, adding things that we haven't seen before. So
yeah, because if they've got this new sculpt, they're definitely going to give the hands.
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool, dude.
Now, are you disappointed that you're getting half of a crushed Dark Trooper, or are you okay with this sort of acrylic sort of stand with it?
That's cool, man. I like it. I personally like it.
Now, there's one pose that stole just everything about these promo photos. Is this pose right here? I absolutely love this pose, and it just won me over, and I just pre-ordered right away. Now, is the cape wired, or the cloak is wired? Because
we'll look through the photos and see. I'm actually not sure.
I honestly think it might be.
Doesn't look like it.
Because DX figures are originally wired figures. Darth Maul was wired. The original Darth Maul was wired. If they don't do wired for this, I won't be mad at it, but it would have been cool for just
It may be in the final product photos.
Possibly.
But it's got... Dude, wait a sec.
What?
Go back to the head sculpt.
This one?
It is attached to the neck, but has rolling eyes still. How? Because usually it's got that magnetic.
Yeah, it might be. You have to take the hair off and then do it.
Good point. Good point. Yeah.
They did. I think they've done it with some of their other figures.
The Mud Trooper.
The Mud Trooper, yes, the Mud Trooper was one of them. So they're using that sort of technique, and also they actually did with Luke too, with the deluxe version. They did it with the deluxe version too.
Oh yeah, the windswept hair. Yeah. That's right.
Yep. They did that one.
Good call on that one.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know about you, but I kind of get nervous when it comes to rolling the eyes. I feel like I'm gonna break it. I don't know.
Yeah. Now that they have all the new ones have singular PeytStrick.
Yeah. PeytStrick in the house. What's up, PeytStrick? Let me pull this. What's up, PeytStrick? Let's see what this guy says here. Not sure it's accurate to the show though with the robes, but it's cool. Yeah, no, it's cool. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great figure. I pre-ordered this right away, and yeah, I think the price is pretty fair. I think it's pretty fair. I don't know about you, but I think
definitely. That's how much the deluxe Mando was. And if you don't get the deluxe, it's $275.
The regular version was
it was
$330. Yeah. Then the deluxe version was $375.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Big. Yeah. So buy for me and a buy for for PeytStrick.
Yes, buy for me. Maybe two.
All right, yeah, definitely. All right, what's next? Okay, we're gonna talk about the most. Look
what PeytStrick said.
PTSD from. Oh my god. Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, that Cody thing was terrible. Absolutely nightmare to deal with. Now let's talk about. And for me personally, this is such an underwhelming figure, and I'll give you a hint. It's a Spider-Man figure. I think you know which one I'm talking about.
Let's see it.
I have to pull it up real quick. Where are you? They made so many Spider-Man figures. It's just crazy. Let's see here. Where are you?
Oh, sweet. My clone's delivered.
Oh, your clone?
Yeah, both my other two 501st. I just got the email.
Oh, good. Great. Yeah, I would love to see it. I would love for you to do a pose of all those guys together.
Oh, I will. Yeah. I'm going to retake my thumbnail for the unboxing with all three of them with the different helmets.
Yeah. Definitely, man. That's it. So you got three, right? You got three of those.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I if you're getting the deluxe, you got to have three because of the three different versions of the helmets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right. We're going to be super quick about this.
The suit looks cool. That's all I got to say.
And I believe they're taking this from the Disney Parks suit, right?
No, the What If, the anime show that's coming out.
Right, but isn't this from they're taking this also inspiration from the Disney Parks suit as well? It looks similar too. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but
yeah. Oh, yeah. That looks like it with the spider.
Similar. What are your thoughts on this?
So it's cool. I don't have anything to say about it because we haven't seen the show yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This could flop. I doubt it. Disney does pretty well with Marvel and Star Wars now. So I'm thinking it's going to be cool. And I mean, if the show is amazing, then people are just going to pre-order. So,
like it's another Spider-Man figure.
Yeah, it is just another Spider-Man figure.
Every time I see another Spider-Man announcement, like, okay, next one. It's another Spider-Man. If it was a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, then that'll be a totally different story because that's my child Spider-Man.
I've got the
oh my god,
classic Spider-Man on pre-order, and that'll do it for me.
That one, honestly,
just the comic Spider-Man. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's a really comic book accurate Spider-Man. I do have the upgrade suit one.
Yeah, I saw your video.
Yeah, that one is amazing. The only problem is the suit material. When you pose it, you would expect.
Oh yeah, the
fabric, that's the only downgrade about these figures. These Spider-Man figures is that they're not really posable. They are posable, but you are going.
Aquaman is the same way, if not worse.
Yeah,
you can't even pose Aquaman.
Oh my god! And I was planning to get that one, the solo movie, but I do have the Justice League one, and I actually think that the Justice League one is more posable than the solo one.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't want to get that is because it was too big. The outfit looked too big on him, and it's too bright. The colors were too bright compared to the movie. It was a little bit dark, but head sculpt looked great too.
It does.
Now this seems to be a Doctor Strange cape, right?
Yeah, looks just like it.
Now, are you excited about this What If?
I'll check it out. I
Yeah.
will.
You think this is one of the most anticipated shows of 2021?
Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, man, I can't wait.
Book
for
of
that show.
Boba Fett and the Star Wars anime. I
You know,
want to see that.
if you think the Mandalorian line is so overwhelming, wait till you see Book of Boba Fett.
Dude, we're gonna see Bosk. We're gonna see Dengar.
Dude, I would
We're
love
probably
to
gonna
have
see
Bosk.
Cad Bane.
Wait, I have a question. Is there a possibility of IG-88?
Oh, we'll probably see IG-88. Yeah, well, if I believe Boba Fett killed IG-88 in a book, but I don't know if it's Legends or if it's canon or not. Knowing Dave Filoni, it's been confirmed we're getting flashbacks in the Book of Boba Fett. So we're probably going to see all this stuff actually happen. And see, I don't know if you've seen the Clone Wars deleted scene, but do you remember Cad Bane in the Bad Batch? He had that cybernetic headpiece.
Yeah.
That's from where Boba Fett shot him.
Really?
And that's also how Boba Fett got his dent in his helmet, because they shot each other at the same time.
Wow.
And it was a deleted scene. So we're probably going to see that in the flashback in the Book of Boba Fett. At least I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Look, I think when IG-11 sells out, it's completely gone, and people are just like, oh, FOMO about it.
Is it still up?
It's still up for pre-order. I'm amazed it's still up for pre-order.
Dude.
I would have thought that would have sold out next month or two since its release date.
Yeah, same here.
But I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that sticked out for still sticking.
It may be like the in-game cap for some people, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, so Pop6 says Andrew Garfield Spider-Man is his best Spider-Man.
The suit was cool. The second movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, the older Spider-Mans, they have this fabric material, and they're much more posable, in my opinion, than these sort of rubber material, aesthetic, elastic suits. It's just, yeah, man. When you're spending this kind of money, you just don't have those kind of problems when you're posing it. And Popsicle just got my first 2 Fire Force Troopers. Yeah, man, that's great.
Oh, nice.
Great. Do you think the Fire Force will sell out pretty soon?
Yes.
You think they didn't make a lot of them?
Well, like everyone's been saying, the market is so much higher for Iron Man than it is Star Wars in the Asian markets. But here in the U.S., people buy them. So obviously, your first batch is going to sell out fast. And then you'll have the batch 2 and 3. I don't know if they do a third, but I know they do a second batch. That is where you're going to see most of the orders filled. And that's why it takes longer, from what I've been told from other people.
I could see them doing a Yoda treatment, if you know what I mean. Like, how they did a third batch of Yoda?
Yeah.
I could see them doing a third batch of Fire Force Troopers. It's so easy to make.
It is.
There's no head sculpt involved, and that's why it came sooner, because there's no head sculpt involved. So honestly, they could do it. They could just go back and make a third batch. I would love for them to do it.
Yeah, they probably will. Yeah.
$270 for this figure. Not worth it, in my opinion.
Hey, next summer.
It's next summer. That's true. The price is...
It's steep, dude. What does it even come with? A cape? Okay.
It comes with a cape, 3 different eye...
That's it, dude. It's a Spider-Man figure with a cape.
Compared to Mr. Upgrade Suit here, he's $251. He comes with a head sculpt. He comes with a drone.
That's the one to get. This is steep. This is a pass for me, just because of how steep it is. Man,
when I saw this announcement, like, oh, cool, passed it. I was surprised that we didn't get a head sculpt with this one, an animated head sculpt.
That would have been cool.
Because I know in the first few shots of the trailer, we did see a Peter Parker face. So I am surprised that we didn't get to see it. But
we'll have to see.
Yeah, me and PeytStrick, definitely a pass. Something that I'm not eager to get in the collection. There's better figures out there. And Star Wars right now is like my number 1. So let's see here. Now, my opinion, one of the most anticipated figures that they have announced. I think you know who I'm talking about, PeytStrick.
What you got?
This one, it's been a long time. A lot of crying out there in the community for this figure. And Hot Toys finally listened to us, and they decided to give us Cyborg.
We got it, yeah. When is the release
Finally
date?
got it. What?
When is the date for it?
October, December. This is the same date as Luke.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. So we're getting back to that 1 year release period.
Yeah, I think they're sort of right now really going back to that before COVID time. They're
Yeah.
really going
Well,
back to
Manahawk Collectibles was saying that the Tony Stark head sculpt is what set them back. Like they all hands
Yeah.
on deck to get that done, and that was what delayed everything.
Yeah, and a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's just COVID." I
Yeah,
think that's like the
and you
lamest
can't
excuse
put
ever.
COVID into it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
yeah,
sure that probably set their production back last year, but
yeah,
we've
yeah,
had a
yeah.
full year since COVID almost. So
Yeah, I think it was I don't know if you've seen one of the streams of Manafort Collectibles. I think it was Manafort Collectibles. He mentioned one of the guests there was Metamorphic Customs.
yeah,
He said that there's different departments. There's a head sculpt department. There's a tailoring department.
I saw that one.
I
Yeah,
believe that the department of head sculpt was having a hard time, a really
yeah.
hard
It
time.
takes. I think it
It
was
takes a
Aries
while,
that said this.
and if you've seen that video of about Hot Toys, who was it? Not Howard Chan, but the other guy, JC Hong.
Yeah,
JC Hong did mention that each head sculpt takes 2 weeks to make.
yeah. 2 weeks. That's what I heard.
I mean, honestly, people kept bashing on that figure, the head sculpt, but there's people behind this. They're working their butt
Yeah.
off to make these head sculpts, and a good example will be this one. This head sculpt, PeytStrick.
It's him. It's him.
It's him. It's scary. It's honestly
It is.
scary that it's literally him. I am, yeah, dude. This is yeah. I
It's
day
cool.
one pre-order. You know me. I've been saying that Cyborg will never happen. However, when the Zack Snyder Justice League came out, there was a little boost and little hope of this one coming.
Yeah.
And I was sort of at the same time saying no, because I don't know if you know the drama between him and Warner Brothers. That could have set it off, where they just couldn't do it because of the drama, because he got fired being Cyborg. He's not playing Cyborg anymore. So, and then
Yeah, I heard there was like some crazy stuff going on there.
Then I thought, this is Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is a different license than the Justice League. So, I mean, this is a totally different licensing, totally different figure, and I would say even totally different character than the original movie. Now, I'm sure you've seen Zack Snyder's Justice League, right?
I have, yeah. I took like 2 or 3 days to finish it just because of work, but it was good. I liked it.
And what you think of it? Did you think it was a good movie?
I mean, I'm a huge Batman and Aquaman fan, so of course I enjoyed it. It was a good film.
Yeah.
I did like. Wait, can you hear me still?
I can hear.
Okay, it's my computer mic. I didn't have this one on by accident.
No, you're
I keep forgetting to turn it off. But I liked the humor in the first Justice League movie, where it's kind of like I felt like they were more personal in that movie, just because of like they were more humorous and stuff. But then in the Justice League Snyder cut, it was like serious, and I liked both tones, so I appreciate and I enjoyed both movies.
Yeah, in some cases,
I can't really pick a favorite.
Right, in some degree, you can enjoy both movies.
Yeah,
it really depends on your area of liking when it comes to the certain scenes. There were at times in the original cut I did like. I did like the Flash moments.
Those were cool.
I think it was pretty funny. I did like what was that scene? I did like the beginning of the movie where it started with Batman fighting a mob, one of the not mob, but a robber. I did like that moment too. But yeah, like I said, there are certain moments in the movie where it hits, but majority of the movie really failed for me. And just after watching Zack Snyder Justice League, I never wanted to watch that movie again. So I didn't even click on it, didn't even plan or even have second thoughts of watching that movie again. This movie I've at least seen maybe 6-8 times, but I pretty much skimmed it through majority of the times. Like I was like, yeah, just skip the boring scenes and go to the action scenes. This movie, in my opinion, the main character was Cyborg. I don't know about you, but his character in this movie was just amazing. So much character development than the first version. They really condensed that movie really bad. I mean, there were certain parts of the film where, like, there was no room to breathe right? And this movie, it's 4 hours long. You have plenty of time to observe each scene.
Yeah, and I like it was in sections too.
In sections, and that's a good thing, because it gives people like, okay, a pause 1, 2, 3, 4 to go bathroom break and things like that. So I do
Yeah.
appreciate that they did that too. But yeah, this cyborg figure, I am completely blown away, and I was really hoping that they won't do a power pose figure.
I figured they would, honestly.
Yeah, but I was amazed by the engineering that they did with this figure.
They took their time with it. They made sure it was right.
They definitely took their time with it and tried to correct every single issue that they had the first one. Now, you do know they did show the first prototype way back in 2017 prior to.
I guarantee you, this right here is going to be pretty much your final product.
Like pretty much. And
because
honestly,
they have is so much different and so improved to the other one.
Yeah. Honestly, look, Hot Toys listens to us. I do believe that they listen to us. They listen to the criticisms that they get. And honestly, Hot Toys, if you listen to me, I listen to us, and I know you don't listen to small channels like this. Do not change the sculpt at all. This is a good sculpt.
Good.
Keep it like this. Keep it like this, and keep it for production. That's it. Do not change it. This is a perfect sculpt. Now, if I do have one slight problem, it's not really a big problem, but his skin tone is a little dark here.
I did see a comparison of that.
His skin tone is a little dark, but other than that, it's a great sculpt. Now, a lot of people some people think that they're gonna be getting this exact sculpt. Not really. I mean, I expect a little bit of a soft skin tone.
Yeah, the hair may have a little better texture too.
Yeah, this looks like it looks like a real hair. But I do believe once we get to the final production, I do believe that we're not gonna get the same texture and detail in the skin tone as we're going to get in the final product, because
they may give it a rolling eye.
It does. You do get a soft a final product at the end, so a little soft. So I don't mind that. I know that's going to come. It's just going to come.
Absolutely.
But I just do hope they don't give us like a Tony Stank, a completely different head sculpt out of nowhere. So
they would be. I don't think they're going to take any more chances after that, especially with something like Cyborg, where people have wanted this for years.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, man, definitely. And actually, speaking of taking chances of that, we're actually going to be talking about something at the end about a certain figure. I actually DM'd you about it. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So accessory-wise, this price is a fair price. I don't know about you, but it's definitely a fair price.
Just the sculpting. That's it. Yeah.
You're getting so much for this figure. You're getting a shield. You're getting 3 blasters. You're getting these, arms. You're getting 2 head sculpts, because you're doing a special edition, so that's pretty cool. You're
gonna
PeytStrick, are you getting this figure?
Possibly. I'll think about it. I got Aquaman. He's just the lone DC figure back here, but I have the latest Wonder Woman movie. I have that figure on pre-order, and I have the Dark Knight Rises Batman on pre-order. There's room for more DC figures, but I'm gonna think about it. I mean, it's a possibility, definitely.
Yeah, for me, I love diversity. I love having different franchises because there's different. Because when I bring people, to my room, they see this. Everybody likes something different, And There's always something for everybody. So I love having diverse collections.
I collect Lego too. Like I've got a ton.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I wish I can afford, Legos with it, and while I'm collecting Hot Toys, Black Series, but there's only certain, like right now, currently the expensive thing I'm collecting is Hot Toys, and that's the only thing I can afford. So, but you're pretty lucky that you can afford, these Lego things and things like that, because, when I saw a brief of your collection, when you're showing the D12 cases, it looks great. The Lego sets you got to look.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. So you're planning on getting this, but you're not too certain.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Are you going to be getting the black suit Superman and the Nightmare Batman?
Dude, I don't know. I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
that's a possibility. Just do that Superman. I mean, that Superman is really cool.
Yeah, you don't like the Nightmare Batman?
I do. I actually do like it. That's sick, dude. Like, I like the jacket and the goggles, but I've heard a lot of people with issues with the goggles.
I haven't heard any issues, but I've heard issues with
not the goggles, the coat. I meant to say the coat.
Yeah, and there's a lot of third party coats out there. Like I think there was from I'm blanking from the website that sells it, but there's like a $30-$40 coat out there that you can buy. And it's fabric material. It's like fabric materials. It's a pretty cheap way to go get a really good coat that you won't be worrying about flaking it.
Yeah.
I'll be changing that because when it comes to pleather material, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah,
But
it can fall apart pretty easily.
yeah, definitely, it's just something that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a scary thing to use, to do. But yeah, it's a great figure. Day one pre-order. I got this on pre-order. And I do have the rest of the Just League members. And I know the Just League figures are currently now going up in price. So if you guys can find a pretty good deal, PeytStrick, hopefully you can find some good deals if you're planning to get all of these guys in one room, because I think
it's a possibility.
Yeah, I hope there's some. If you're planning to get Just League figures, I hope there are some good deals for you out there. Yeah, I know that.
Check them out. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the tactical suit Batman's jumping in price. He's going for like $600, $800, and it's crazy. But yeah, it's a buy for me, and PeytStrick, it's a maybe for you.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right.
Possibility.
So I think that's it for announcements. Now we're going to get into, I believe, some of the summer showcase figures. We're going to start with one figure that's really been the first topic that everybody talks about when it comes to summer showcase. And it was, I would say it was a leaked photo. I don't know about you. It definitely was a leaked photo. But I want to get your take on this.
Yeah, let's see it.
Just put it up. This one. Yeah. All right. Now.
Oh, yeah, that's the final product.
Battle Damage Iron Man. Well, I would say one of the most anticipated figures of this year. A lot of people had a lot of expectations, and that's the problem. Expectations can ruin. There was a good saying. I forgot what it was, but there was expectations ruins. I forgot what that last word was, but it just, when there's a lot of expectations, you will get disappointed, and
yeah,
quality, man. And the worst thing is, this is the 85. We already got so much hate for the 85 head sculpt, the clean version, and now they're doing it for this one. I've seen a lot of people saying they're going to cancel this figure.
Man, that's a huge difference. I mean,
that's a really huge difference. And PeytStrick, what are your thoughts, man?
I hope that this is just a crappy piece that they sent out to go on display, and then they're going to be like, here's the final product, and it's like, whoa, and that, because this, to me, this looks like it was very quickly painted. Like they just threw it together so they can get it on display as fast as possible. And that's a possibility.
And the head sculpt, if that's final head sculpt, that looks great.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yeah, no question about that. If that's the final head sculpt, I have no problems with the head sculpt. It's the opposite. Now it's the whole suit, the whole damage suit now. It's pretty, ironic. And the thing that really hit me was this shoulder armor.
The shoulder armor, that's like,
it looks like a Hasbro
that's gonna be the
quality.
Yeah, it looked classic-y.
Yeah, it's Hot Toys. I don't know. If this is final product, I am sort of iffy about pre-ordering this. I haven't pre-ordered this figure yet because I'm waiting for the final photos. Now, somebody there actually classified it. Not classified it. Sorry, there were some. They got some clarifications towards if this was the final product, and it wasn't. This was just some prototype. So
okay.
This is prototype. I could see it being prototype. I could see this being a second prototype.
They probably just rusted for the show, most likely.
Possibly, this looks like somebody made it real quick and just put it in the showcase, and they took it out immediately. By the way, I don't know if you noticed that. But
really?
They took out the Hulk out.
No kidding.
They took the Hulk out. They took out this guy out. So I think because of the harsh criticism that they got. Let's see what Lane says here. Okay, I wish that we finally would just see Iron Man Patriot come out. Yeah, that Patriot figure looks great, but I'm not picking it up because it's just expensive. Are you picking that up?
Huge.
Patriot?
It's huge. No, I'm not getting that.
Yeah,
it's cool. I like it, but I just
for something that was just in the show for like 2 seconds. Movie for 2-3 seconds. Yeah, for 500. No, I'm not doing that. Oh, your friend's back.
Yeah, welcome back, man.
So the quality is not there for this figure. And I'm sort of having
that's insane, dude.
Yeah, that's
And how close are we to release on this?
Super close. It's actually this month.
Like, go back to that shoulder.
Yeah, sure. Let's go back to shoulder.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I do apologize about the cat screaming at the door.
Oh no, it's fine, man. I
This is
can't
an
hear it.
everyday thing for me, man.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah.
Dude, that looks like. What do they call them? You can get them for like $10, like those little 12-inch plastic figures that they sell at Target, and they have like an Iron Man, and like you can only move the shoulders.
Oh my god.
That's what that looks like. Like that.
Yeah, like those like one stoic figures that only go like this. Yeah,
dude,
man,
this is a Hot Toys figure.
And it's 500. Don't forget about that. It is 500. Shipped. I'm talking about shipped. 500 shipped. It's a lot of money to deal with, and for this quality, I don't see 500. I do hope that this is not final. I do hope that the head sculpt.
Oh, dude, it's so. It doesn't even. Is this even die cast?
Some parts die cast, some parts are not.
It doesn't look, dude.
It doesn't look die cast at all.
I work in a metal shop, dude. This is not metal
die cast at all. It looks the chest part is not die cast. I know that for a fact because I do have the Mark 85, and that's not die cast. That part right there is not die cast. But the arms are die cast. The legs are die cast. But look at the quality here. Actually, where's that picture right here? You see the quality? Oh, no, I don't know if I have the picture. Oh, yeah. Here's the quality here. Here's the chest quality.
That's a completely different sculpt.
Completely different sculpt.
There's lines missing. Look at the abs.
I know, right? And this is the problem I have with prototypes to final. They do prototypes so well to the point where the audience or the consumers think that they're going to get that actual product.
That's true, yeah. And they Photoshop it too.
Yeah, they Photoshop it. It's crazy. And when they show it, when they show these figures in the showcases, for these cons and things like these conventions, this, for instance, this Mark 85 battle damage. The prototype looks great. I thought that we're going to be getting that exact figure, just with maybe small, maybe a little softer, but I didn't expect it to be this soft. And it's just a complete downgrade.
It looks fragile. Like it really, honestly does.
Oh, the prototype?
Yeah, that looks like the arm would just break off.
I know, it looks like it's fragile. Like it looks like if you even like touch that part, flakes will like little parts are gonna come off. And PeytStrick, do you have this on order?
I do not.
You do not? Do you plan on getting this?
I thought about it for a while, but I would hate to get this in the mail.
Yeah, look, if this is gonna be how the final product, if we're gonna see once we get the final product photos. And if we're gonna get this quality, yeah, I'm gonna have second thoughts on pre-ordering it. If the head sculpt turns out well, the way how it is here, then I might rethink.
Now, hear me out. I'm just crossing my fingers that this was just something that they made specifically for showcases, and it was rushed. Now, I know that they had the summer showcase. They probably wanted to force this out the door just to try to get a few more sales for it. And they may have just made this quickly, or they just had it. It was one of because I know they make multiple prototypes and they show their favorite. This could have been one of those prototypes, and they just put it out there because maybe the final product's done and they don't want to show it right now.
That's true, actually. I don't have the pictures of the Hulk, the
Professor Hulk.
Professor Hulk.
Yeah,
the head sculpt is completely improved. By the way, I don't know if you've seen it, but
really, no, I haven't seen any photos.
I know the prototype kind of looks like a gorilla sort of look, but this new one looks completely. It looks better than the prototype. It looks like Mark Ruffalo.
I bet it does.
So I am planning on pre-ordering that just because I do want the OG6.
Yeah.
And I do have Black Widow, Hawkeye, Iron Man, Cap, and then Thor on order, and then I have to just pre-order the Hulk. So we'll see. I have to save up for that. I'm not planning to buy Patriot. That's just too much for me. And it's not something I am planning to get it. But interesting take on that. I actually didn't think of that, PeytStrick. I honestly did not think of that. I could see this also. Yeah, go ahead.
Hopefully that is the case, though, because I mean that would suck, and a lot of people would be disappointed if this is what they released.
I really hope you're right, because if that's the case, it's going to be a really hard figure to sell. I think we're going to see a lot of cancellations. We're going to see a lot of in stock. I could see this figure going in clearance if this is the quality we're going to be getting.
Like where it's got the free shipping on Sideshow.
Yeah, I'm talking about probably we can find this like in Toys Wonderland for like $300, maybe even $250 if the quality is like this bad. Maybe I'm pushing it too much, but look, if Thanos is going down, I could see this figure going down if this is the quality we're going to be getting.
For example, I've got the First Order Stormtrooper. I paid $120 for it on eBay.
Yeah, because
last year
are not,
because it does not move. You cannot move the shoulders up further than this right here.
They have that rubber sort of material thing.
The Sith Trooper has better articulation than that figure does.
Yeah, Sith Trooper. I was planning to buy a Sith Trooper with my Kylo Ren, but
I really like the Sith Trooper.
Do you have two of those, or you only have one?
I've got. You can see them here. See, that is as far as the shoulders go up, and that. See, it has way better articulation than the Stormtrooper. I know that it's a lot of glare, but
oh yeah, I see it. Yeah. No, you're right. I think if you had two of them and just placed Kylo in front, I think that would have been really sick.
Now my buddy has he got two Sith Troopers, and he has Snow Troopers as well.
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
He's got them all posed in his display with them too.
Yeah, that'll be a pretty sick pose. All right, so this battle damage Iron Man, are you now sort of you're not keen in getting it now, right? If this is gonna be final product.
Not quite. It wasn't really on the list to begin with, and especially after seeing those. That's rough, man.
It's really rough, and it's pretty disappointing when it comes to Hot Toys. It's if this is the quality we're going to be getting it, because look, it could be because they're under a lot of pressure. It could be because Iron Man's such a huge thing in Hong Kong, and there's I know Robert Downey Jr.'s head sculpt licensing is pretty expensive.
Sure.
And I think that's why they made the first act of doing the switchable program thing for the Mark 85. And we're gonna. This will be funny. If this is the quality we're going to be getting, will they do a switchable program for body only? That'd be crazy. That would be something I would never see Hot Toys doing it. But look, if they did the switchable program for the head sculpt, I won't be surprised if they do one for body.
Dude, I think they didn't replace the Grogu, the life-size Grogu, and they literally had people's figures' jaws completely falling off.
Yeah. You don't have that figure, right?
I do not.
No, yeah. When it comes to Yoda, Big Grogu, I'm like, yeah, I love it, but I don't love it for $400. This is like I don't want.
Yeah, almost a coworker of mine. He bought the life-size Sideshow statue.
Sideshow one is more worth.
I've seen it. That looks perfect.
Perfect, because it comes from the same company that made the actual Grogu. So
yeah.
So
send in the comments here.
Let's see the comments.
A bunch of stuff.
Let's see here. Okay, Lane says I got a Sith Trooper. Great, man. And what is that?
Oh, the guard. He's talking about
the Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great one. Heavy
Those
blade
cool.
with my Kylo and Rey. That's a pretty good one, man. That's a pretty good thing.
Yeah.
Your friend says here, like I said, my guess is that it's a placeholder just to show what's coming.
Definitely.
I'm certain Hot Toys is too good for something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we completely agree with you, man. That's exactly what we're hoping for.
Oh my god, I hope so. I hope you guys are right. My Grogu never had that issue, thankfully. Yeah,
that's good, man.
I
just don't close it all the way. That's what they were saying. Cause it, and it would split open at the bottom.
I think it was a huge mistake for Hot Toys doing that.
Let's see if I can find it on the internet.
Thing. But yeah, guys, like I said, this is something I might pick up. But after seeing this, if this is going to be final product, might have second thoughts. So we'll see. We'll see.
Here, I got you, man.
To that, let's see what you're showing us. I'm gonna pull up the. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I did see that video actually.
Yeah, it's.
Let's see here.
And people were having the mouth. I saw one dude on Reddit. Ooh. The entire mouth fell off.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Whoa. And people were getting them out of the box like this too.
Wow. That's pretty disappointing.
That's the one thing that, and they didn't recall this figure. So if they didn't recall that, they're not gonna worry about.
I really think when it comes to licensing, they're really into the Iron Man line. I think when it comes to they take it very seriously. Like if even like a small detail, like okay, we'll replace it for you.
Yeah, they do.
But when it comes to Star Wars or DC, yeah, we can. Yeah, that's a fine. That's not a
Oh
big
yeah.
deal. Like they didn't do one for the Ant-Man with a stupid smile head sculpt, and
Cool.
that's
That was yeah.
creepy as hell, man. Yeah, I'm scarred to life when I first saw that. It's just crazy. Let's see the summer showcase stuff that they put on display. I'm actually pulling those pictures up right now. I just need to
Yeah,
find them real
PopSick,
quick.
I agree with you. I saw your comment. It does look really good.
Which
the
one?
life-size Grogu.
Yeah, it does.
It looks great.
Yeah,
I agree.
it looks great. Definitely looks great. It's great because you do have one posable, you do have one statue. But if I were to pick one, I would pick the statue one. I
Oh
think
yeah,
I'm
me
looking
too.
for accuracy. Accuracy is the most important for me because when you're
Yeah.
spending this kind of money. Let's go. I'm going to share my screen here. Okay, summer showcase. This is part 2, I believe, right? Let me just find a better picture here. There we go. Okay. Okay, full screen.
Miles
All right.
Morales.
These are some of the big statues here. We got a Neon Tech, and I've heard, I don't know about you, but I've heard that the Neon Tech is doing really, really well in Hong Kong. I heard it's selling out.
I heard it did it release today? Pop Collectibles sent me an email saying it was in stock.
Yeah, I think it's in stock now.
I'm gonna see if Reagan put a video up. He's like the first one to. He gets everything.
He does. Oh no, I don't think he got one figure. I can't think of one figure. Oh,
he skipped out on the
Venomized Grogu. Not Grogu, sorry, Groot. Venomized Groot. I think he didn't do one, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I haven't seen a video on that one. But here's some of these summer showcase figures. What are your thoughts on these ones?
Let me see. Switch back over.
Let's go. So you're Cyborg. We got the Cyborg on display.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it on display?
It's cool, dude. I like that special edition head sculpt.
Yeah, I think when it comes to special editions with the Boba Fett with the throne, it's stupid. I didn't pre-order it with the
I got it.
You got it with a special edition? Yeah.
This might as well. It's the same price, you know.
It's the same price, but I just didn't pre-order right away. I just had I had to save up for other things. I don't really mind if I didn't get it. I want to make a big deal out of it. It's very small, very minor.
Now my buddy who's in the chat, he bought 2 of those Boba Fett special edition. Yeah, he bought 2 of them.
Wow, man. Yeah, $390 for that is not a bad price.
It's not, no.
It's a very fair, but I was expecting $450 for it.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not above that.
Yeah, $390 is a really fair price. But it looks like it's giving that Chrome Mando vibe that I'm seeing here, and I hope they do that.
I think they're gonna as long as it doesn't flake, because Chrome, dude. If you don't like Chrome has I know on cars it can flake and like bubble up. Yeah. If Hot Toys figures start bubbling up, you're gonna have some issues with people being really upset.
Right, and I think that's gonna be an issue with the Mando. If that's gonna flake, that's gonna be a tough one. But then again, you can always repaint it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
you can. That's the great thing about Hot Toys. I mean, that's the great thing about the color choice of the armor. It's silver. You can go to Home Depot or somewhere, spray paint it, and make it new again. No big deal.
And if you had to, the only difference between the season 1 outfit and the season 2 outfit is just that thigh armor. So you could swap it out and put it on the other man.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be just as good. It's the same body.
Yeah, I know exactly. That is the same thing. Now, are you picking this Mark 1 up?
I think so. I think I'm going to.
Now the price is $455.
It's high. It's steep.
And then again, it's not Iron Man height. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's.
Oh wait, seriously, it's smaller?
We're talking about 11 inches, like 10 to 11 inches.
Okay, if it's not going to be to scale to everything else.
Yeah, it's a short figure because Robert Downey Jr.'s he's 5'9", so they're following that height. I do hate that, but yeah, it's the height really bothered me, and also the price really bothered me.
It does have moving parts like electronics.
Exactly, and
that's
one
cool.
good thing. And one good thing about this figure, PeytStrick, no batteries.
It's USB.
USB port. Now then again, it's just one light. So if it was multiple lights, I could see them doing batteries, but one light, USB, I'm okay with that.
Absolutely, man. I hope we get more figures with a USB plug. Like, I just want a lightsaber that I don't have to put batteries in.
Yeah, I know, man. We got 11 people here, guys. So, okay, that's great. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be pre-ordering it just because the height and the price. Yeah, I mean, it's the first version of Iron Man. It's the first time he actually made a suit. Yeah, I mean, I could see the price, the value going up. It's a 3.0, I believe, right? It's 3.0.
Yeah,
They made a
well,
first version.
yeah, it is. They had two, I think. I
Two?
don't know. It's either the 2.0 or the 3.0. I know that the originals were not die-cast. This one is fully die-cast, I think.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the second one was a die-cast. It was a 2.0 version. Then they made a third. This is the 3.0. So.
Yeah. We got a dude in the chat said it's 11. Yeah, 11.8 inches tall.
Wow,
so
that's a little
different
short
than the other ones.
Yeah, like the Iron Man figure is like what, 12.8, 13 inches?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a short figure. Okay, so the most underwhelming figure, in my opinion, Dr. Iron Strange. What are your thoughts on this one?
Iron Strange is cool. I like it.
Do you plan on getting it?
Maybe. It's
really.
Possible. I mean, I know I don't have a lot of. I just have a few Marvel figures on pre-order, but this is unique, dude. Like, I feel like there will be people that won't buy it just because it's, no pun intended, strange. But
nice one, yeah.
But that's, in my opinion, with figures, that makes things valuable later on. Is because when you have something that's unique and stands out, people will really seek to buy that later on.
Do you think it'll hit dark Anakin standards?
That's a possibility. It really is.
That could be it. It's just the price is, I think, $440, right?
Yeah, I can look real quick.
A little steep. Yeah, I just, when I saw this figure, I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a concept. It's a concept from the movies.
Now,
yeah, it's cool.
Since they're willing to do. It's $440, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Since they're doing concept art with Marvel, when are they going to start doing concept art with Star Wars?
Yeah, I would like. You see, that's the thing. Star Wars art concepts, I would buy. I think.
They're cool. They're cool.
They look cool, man. They look way better. I would love to have who was the first art person, the art designer that made the first Darth Vader? That helmet. The way the helmet is shaped.
Yeah. Alec, if you're in the chat, answer the question. Who designed the first Darth Vader concept? Because I don't know the answer.
Yeah, I don't know who it was.
He might know. Hopefully he'll know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's that I would love to have a concept art of Darth Vader. I think that'd be pretty cool.
It would be. And also, the Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Didn't they spoiler alert, guys. We're spoiling the Bad Batch in this episode.
Yeah.
We see the Stormtrooper concept art in the Bad Batch, and they look sick, dude. Okay, we got our question answered. He said it's
Ralph McQuarrie.
That's it.
Yeah, I would love to have that version of Darth Vader. I think that'd be pretty cool to have. And like you said, Ralph McQuarrie's first concept of Stormtroopers, I would love to have it too. And yeah, just when it comes to concept arts, when it comes to Hot Toys, I really much prefer Star Wars over Marvel. It's just Star Wars is better when it comes to concept art. So
I had a picture of those Stormtroopers up. I'll put them in the stream.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to see those. I wonder. I don't know if they did what's it called? A clone trooper concept art. We'll love to see some of those. Yeah, it's that's pretty good concept art. I would love to have a concept art of that.
See, that was what the original concept art was. And I love to see that in the show.
And I'm glad they implement that in the Bad Batch, the way, like, this is the first design of the troopers, this is like a prototype, and then the final product is like more now modernized stormtroopers.
I think we will see that in the finale. We'll finally see the real stormtroopers.
I think we're gonna get those. Hot Toys. Oh, shoot! I kind of went to exit. I think Hot Toys will definitely do it. They do. I don't know. They plan to do these 3-4 second figures when it comes to Star Wars. When it comes to not 3-4 seconds with Heavy Mando, but Heavy Mando wasn't in the show a lot, and they made him.
Yeah, They
So,
did. And Cobb Vanth, one
Cobb
episode.
Vanth
I
as
mean,
well.
a
One
bigger
episode.
role, but
Yeah, exactly. So I definitely could see them, going forward with more of these 1-3 second figures. Definitely.
oh yeah, man.
Um,
They do.
yeah. So let's just keep going through these pictures and let's see if I'm gonna zoom in. So make that. Let me just get because we already see these photos. But yeah, DC's pretty underwhelming. They didn't show anything new except for the new XE Batman suit and the Cyborg. So nothing pretty new there.
Yeah, there it is. It did release.
They did? Oh, okay, there we go. So yeah, they did release it. Oh yeah, no, they did because I saw a post on Instagram that somebody was unboxing it. So
Oh wow, I haven't seen any unboxings yet.
yeah, I'm not. I don't know about you. Are you getting that figure or?
Dude, it's so cool. Like I don't like the neon tech, but this looks like his tracksuit.
Yeah, no.
Like that's what I like about it. Is it looks like his tracksuit.
I was really hoping to get a red one.
The red one would be cool too.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I said, the neon tech line, it seems like it's doing pretty well there, and they keep doing it.
Yeah.
Otherwise they wouldn't do it if it didn't do well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's other priorities than this one.
I agree. I'm still thinking about it. Like Pop Collectibles has it in stock right now for $600.
Yeah, no. I think honestly, if you can on Amazon, there's some pretty good deals out there for some of these figures. Like I found
Hot Toys on Amazon.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mark 85 for $380.
Oh wow, not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good pricing. If you go to Amazon, they have like the Stealth Suit Spider-Man for like they used to have it for like $220.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's retail for $330 right now, but it's $220 in Amazon. So
yeah, dude, the Amazon distribution center literally is 5 minutes from my house. So
really?
We get our packages like super
Instant.
fast here. Yeah,
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
I know there's like 3 or 4 of them like from here to Atlanta. So like, and so we get like it'll say like literally, it'll say your package is being sorted, same city. And then it'll say it'll ship from the same city, and then it delivers the same city.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean that's crazy. You're pretty close to it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. When it comes to me, I'm so impatient when it comes to packages.
Oh, I know.
Man. Yeah, man. When I get like a notification, such that my shipping, go to the UPS app, and I'm like, is it here yet? And then I just jump out of my seat and go get it real quick. So
yeah, I got something you'll like to see. I got to pull it up real quick.
So what do you think of this Cyborg Spider-Man?
It's cool, dude. It's cool.
Do you plan on getting it? Or no?
I'm thinking about it, dude. I'm thinking about it. It should release soon, right?
I think it's almost to its release point. Yeah, it's basically the classic suit, but battle damage.
Yeah, I got this meme for you. Put this up on the screen.
Yeah, sure. Oh, let me see what you got. Let me stop sharing the screen real quick. Go down. What is this? Hold on, let me full screen. Oh my god, your order has been shipped to me. Yeah, man. I'm like waiting. Like where?
Man.
Oh my god, that's just me waiting for like days, just looking outside, see if it's here or not. But yeah, I mean, look, the summer showcase convention.
It delivered. It did deliver.
It delivered for Marvel and Star Wars, but not for DC that much. I didn't see anything new. A lot of people were really hoping to see a 3.0 Heath Ledger Joker, which I was like hoping that we would get to see another Joker or a Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Yeah. Now this is cool.
Oh yeah, this one.
I
showed this to my dad. I didn't like it, but he loved it. He loved the design of this. It's sort of they're following this sort of Marvel Legends line. I don't know. It's just they're a very expensive company when they're making expensive toys, and they're going this route. When I first known Hot Toys, they were more of a movie / TV show thing. Now they're going through the comic book line. They're going through
everything.
They're going
anything they can make money off of.
Look, they're a big company now. They can do anything they want now. They can release, say, Frog Lady.
I mean, hey, we're paying them a lot of money.
Yeah, we're paying a lot, and it's a lot of money. And I heard that the NRD there in Hong Kong, you pay half of the retail price.
You do, and they give you a little slip.
Yeah, they give you a little slip of ticket, and you actually have to keep that for a very long time.
You do.
If you lose that, you lose half of that. You lose half of your money, and that's just it's crazy. Now, I didn't watch Black Widow.
It was good, dude. It was good.
I haven't watched it yet. I've heard some mixed reviews on it. This one I'm not picking up. I don't know about you,
really?
but yeah.
That's what I like the new black suit one that they announced.
Oh my god,
that one's a lot better.
Yeah,
but I won't buy that unless they announce the rest of them. I want the whole squad. I'm not going to spoil. I know you haven't seen it yet, but I want all of them, and I want they have their own little cubby, and they'll go. Now, what about the Loki figures that they teased?
Where are they?
I'm waiting for them. I'll actually will buy those, dude.
I am surprised that they didn't showcase them here.
Yeah, because it was a 2-pack, I believe.
I would buy a Loki from that show.
Yeah, they had a 2-pack with Loki and Sylvie, and I'll buy that.
I'll buy that. If it was a 2-pack, I'll buy it. I think honestly, the show, it's this out of the 3 shows that they have shown for Disney Plus, Loki has been the #1 strong show for Marvel. I don't know about you, but for me personally, that was the #1 show.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier was cool. I liked it. I know you weren't a huge into it.
I wasn't a huge fan of it. It was
the finale. The
finale was
great.
Good. I would admit the finale was really good, but the overall show, it was bland for me. It was a little dull.
They did have some slow episodes, yeah.
Really slow episodes. I would say 60% of the show was filler.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, it's like
60% of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So are you picking this up or no?
Probably not. I'll get the new black one if I get a Black Widow.
Now, Taskmaster, I'm actually willing to pick up. I think he's a pretty cool figure to get. And I think he's pretty good priced. I think he's $251, $255. He's not bad.
No spoilers.
Not bad price. Now I've heard some. Don't.
I'm not saying anything, man.
I've heard rumors that it's a lady. I've heard rumors that it's a guy, and I don't know. I've heard rumors of those, so don't say yes or no to that. So I've heard rumors that it's a lady.
Cool character.
If this character survived in the movie, I really hope that we get to see more of him, like in the Spider-Man movie. You know, because I know in the Spider-Man game.
Well, hey, we got the multiverse now. They can do anything.
Yeah, they can. They really can. I hope they do that with Star Wars. I think they're really following
World Between Worlds.
Yeah, I mean I know a lot of people don't like the sequels, and I think that's what they're doing the multiverse thing because they do want to avoid the sequels. I know that Disney right now is just trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
And
have you seen Rebels?
Oh my god! Of course I've seen Rebels, man. That's a
good
show, man.
There's a rumor that when Ezra went back in time and rescued Ahsoka, that split the timeline, and so all the shows. The sequels takes place, and see that's why you hear Ahsoka's voice when Rey was fighting Palpatine, is because she was dead. She was a Force ghost, and so all these shows we're watching now is the split current timeline that takes place because Ezra went back in time and rescued Ahsoka.
Ezra's the whole.
And see, if you look at the Ahsoka logo for the show they announced, it's the World Between Worlds logo.
Right, exactly. Oh my god, I did not notice that. Of course,
that's what I've been thinking about. Is that's definitely what's going on here. Now,
that makes a whole lot of sense.
Now, the only complaint I have is I honestly thoroughly, despite how the sequels were, enjoyed The Force Awakens. I liked that movie.
I enjoyed The Force Awakens.
It was a good movie.
Of course, it was. It wasn't anything original. They really followed the original trilogy. They followed some of the story, from Empire Strikes Back to the New Hope, and then Last Jedi was like heavily Return of the Jedi. I don't know about you, but they really copied Return of the Jedi in that one.
Oh, definitely.
It really sucked that Snoke wasn't a big villain. Wasn't the main villain.
Now, I do feel like if the whole Snoke situation, they kind of somewhat explained that, but I feel like with all this stuff, if they don't do a split timeline, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau will explain how Palpatine returned, and I think since the sequels, I think I read somewhere it only took place over 2 years, like in the timeline.
Really?
2 or 3 or 4 or something like that. It's so small compared to everything else.
I would think it was like 30 years later.
Well, no, later, but like the time period from The Force Awakens to Rise of Skywalker.
Oh,
like it's a very short time period.
No, it makes sense.
If that's the case,
then
that's so small compared to everything else, and they can just continue, and that'll just be a small piece to all of this. Like they'll just expand the story so much.
Yeah, and your friend says here, TVA was charming. Yeah, it was. It really was. It
Yeah,
was actually the
great.
first Star Wars movie I've ever watched in the theater.
Really,
And
really.
yeah, well, yeah, because I wasn't born in 1995 and watched the
Yeah.
prequels, but I've watched before Force Awakens. I've watched the prequels. Prequels were my favorite back then. And then I watched the original trilogy. Then I watched the sequels. Man, Star Wars is amazing. I just love
It
Star
is.
Wars.
It is. It's my favorite, dude.
It's
Childhood favorite.
it's a great, just a great franchise. I
It
love
is.
the original trilogy. I just love Luke. I love Luke in the original trilogy. He was just amazing. The way they did that to him in the Last Jedi. My God,
Sad,
I can
man.
never accept
Sad.
it. I can never accept it.
That's worth splitting the timeline for.
Yeah, I like they started so well. Like Force Awakens was like, oh my God, there's so much to this. Then Last Jedi came, and it was like, oof, it was done. And then after that, it went downhill. So, anyways, what do you think of this Mark? Oh my God, Mark 5.
I have
Mark
the
5.
one on the left on pre-order. I did
Yeah.
not pre-order the one on the right because I feel like it's too similar. Like I think I'm gonna go out on a limb. They're both awesome. Don't get me wrong; they're both amazing figures.
Yeah, they're awesome.
But they're winging it a little too much.
Yeah, of course.
These are almost identical.
They are identical. I do agree with you. And I just don't see the need for me buying the second one. And I think
Exactly.
it's 405, right?
Yeah,
405.
it's steep, dude.
It is steep. It's a regular figure, and it's not diecast, I think.
No. The one on the right is not.
Yeah, and that's a little disappointing.
But the one on the left, I bought it.
That up. Hey,
and
listen,
that's
if you're planning,
what's
if you're planning to buy the villain, right?
Whiplash, yeah.
Whiplash, you can find them on Amazon for $220.
No kidding.
Yeah, if you want to create that scene, if you want to.
I'm gonna look into that for real.
Yeah, man, they're pretty. Amazon has some great prices. They're some steal prices. And here's Venom. I have this one on order.
I don't.
You're not a fan of this, right? Or are you?
I am. Venom is my favorite Marvel character.
Same here, man.
I'm so excited for the sequel to come out. I'm gonna go see it the opening night in theaters. But I'm not paying $405 with a figure with no articulation.
What are you talking about? That's not articulation.
Well, I mean, it does have articulation, yes, but in my opinion, I just don't think this is a $405 figure. Now, I get it as a big figure.
And
but,
newly designed body, too.
Yeah, and newly designed body, too. But something just doesn't feel right about paying $405 for that. Like, I just feel like it doesn't, like, if it had a head sculpt, too, like where it had the We Are Venom, where it had the half and half, that would have made that a $405.
I actually think that Hot is going to do that with this one. I really think they're going to do a surprise.
If they
there's Tom Hardy. Look, they did that with Mysterio.
Yeah.
Why not for this
Good
one?
point.
We're paying $405 for this one. I was really hoping to see $375.
Yeah, $375. Now that I'd probably get it if it was $375. I may still buy it. I just still haven't. There wasn't a day one pre-order for me. Yeah, I know it's been a long time since they announced this. But
this will go so well with your classic suit. I think
you got a point there. You do have a point there.
The only sucky part, and I think it's pretty evident, it's the most important part, is the chest. There's no the Venom symbol.
No, when they see that in the second movie,
we might.
They may make a figure for that.
If Tom Holland's in it, if he gets,
probably
they will. I doubt they will. I think they, in the comic books, from what I've known, is that they have the symbiote has to attach with Venom, and then it attracts the abilities of Venom, and the Spider-Man, and it takes those attributes, and then Venom gets it with the web. So I do think that in some point in time, these two will clash together, and then Venom will go back to Venom,
especially
with Brock.
Not to be confused with Mobius from Loki, but was it called Morbius, like the vampire villain? It's something like that.
Yeah. Oh my, dude.
Vulture.
I was thinking like that too. I was really thinking about that when I was watching the show.
Yeah.
Isn't Morbius like Mobius? So, I mean, it sounds similar, but they're
Vulture is in the trailer of that movie. So and then they officially confirmed after that trailer that Venom is in the MCU. So it's going to happen. It's bound to, and see, I'll explain to you the age difference. Why is Eddie Brock older? Simple. He survived the snap. and that's why he's
Yeah,
old.
that makes sense. That really makes sense. And I really think that do you think for me personally, height comes in a big for me, height when it comes to characters, they have to match. Now the problem I have with the
Yeah.
Carnage character, Woody Harrelson is like 6'2", and Tom Hardy's like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah,
In the
that's
comic
true.
books, it's different. It's Tom Hardy's taller. I mean, Eddie Brock's taller, and then Cletus Cassidy is shorter. So it's not a
That's
huge
true.
deal, but for me personally, it's like, oh look, you got a tall guy and tall Carnage and a small, Eddie Brock. So now you've seen the trailer, right? You've seen the Venom 2
Oh
trailer.
yes, it looked good.
Did you? A lot of people were like, the CGI is just not that great. In certain
They
scenes.
said that about the first one. The first one was phenomenal. So
Oh, Woody Harrelson's 5'10"? Really?
is he?
I thought he was 6 foot. I want to actually see if it's actually.
5'10", yeah.
He's 5. Oh wow. Okay, never mind.
All right, so that won't be bad. The figures will line
It
up.
won't be too bad.
Yeah.
But listen, would they make a Carnage?
Definitely.
Now I don't see them doing it. I don't see them doing another Venom.
Unless we get some crazy Venom, because I mean, we know these things can connect.
Yeah, that's true.
They did in the if we see some crazy stuff, and if you've ever read any of the Venom comics, there's so many other Venomized characters.
I've read the Venom.
So cool, dude! Like if we see them in the film, the sequel, Hot Toys will capitalize this line.
I read the Venom Lethal Protector, and
it's cool. Yeah,
I love that comic book series and comic book completion. It's the complete book of all 6 books, and it's really good. I would really hate if we're gonna get a Mando situation, if you know what I mean. Like this is like the Beskar version, and then when the movie comes out, we're gonna get a 2-pack of Eddie Brock and Venom.
The Chrome version, yeah.
I would hate if that happens. That's really concerning me too. Is like, what if I pre-order this? I'm going to get the same issue with the whole season 2 Mando. If the movie does good, if the movie does well, I do see them doing another one. If not, maybe possibly Carnage. I would love to have these two together. And Carnage and Venom, I think it's one of the most favorable villains when it comes to Spider-Man the character of Spider-Man. So
yeah, I saw the comment from Lane on here. I'm gonna pull that up.
Yeah. Which one is it?
The link.
Oh, here, this one, right?
Yeah.
I would love for them to do a screen.
I shared the tab with you,
etc. Yeah, it's I really love the Venom figure, but it's so tall. I went for the detail. Well, actually, Lane, I do have a alternative thing. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right. Okay, so you go to Home Depot. You can actually use this in PeytStrick if you want to use this too for tall figures when you get them.
Sure.
These are called wired rope clips. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
These are great to change your shelves, and they're great. I have this for Thanos, and I actually bought 2 more for Venom when I do get this figure. And they're like $1 a pair. So it's not that bad. Home Depot. Make sure you get the one that says 3/16.
Here, put the screen up from.
Yeah. Let me put the screen up. Actually,
I'll pull that up for you.
There we go. So, Lane, if you want to get these, here you go.
I've got a Chrome tab up with that too. If you want to show it.
Oh yeah. Let me go. Exit. Stop screen. Go here.
And so you can basically put the shelf wherever you want it.
Yes, and you could do anything you want. It's great. It's great, option for people that if they're collecting small figures or even tall figures. It's great. It's a great thing to do. And PeytStrick, if you're ever gonna get a tall figure, those are the great options for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, these are great options for for tall figures. But let's just keep going through some of these photos, and then we'll go to our predictions, and then we'll probably call it a night. And then, so Venom is looking. Here's Mysterio on a display. Looks great. Now, for some reason, when I'm looking at pictures, the cape looks pink, and some angles looks red. Some lighting looks red.
I see purple here.
I see purple, maybe dark purple. And some videos I've seen a really light pink, not light pink, but just pink in general.
Yeah.
It's not a huge deal for me, but just something to notice. And here's the tumbler. Now,
Dude, it's so cool.
PeytStrick.
Dude, my video got 1,000 views over this thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I've seen
And
your video.
I
man.
literally
Great
recorded
video.
the audio in my car at work during lunch break.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
I just made a quick video while I was at work, and because it just announced like in the middle of the day, and I was like, "This is cool." Got 1,000 views on it.
That's great, man. That's really great. Listen, PeytStrick, are you getting this?
I'm thinking about it, dude. If I could find, I mean, I could probably sit it here on the coffee table, and it could just be a centerpiece of my collection. But
it's
I don't know,
actually
man.
not a bad price.
It's not. It's really not.
It's a really fair price. I think it's like 608, 645.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's a really fair price. Now, then again, you are paying for shipping. Shipping, Citra hits you with that shipping, and you're looking at probably $45 in tax.
Yeah.
And something like that. So you're paying maybe $730, $740 shipped to the door, depending where you live, sales tax. But it's great. It's a great looking car, and I do hope that one of these days they do Ben Affleck version of.
Now we were talking earlier about how Hot Toys has the Pixar and Disney license.
Yeah.
Check the tab. Since they've been making diecast vehicles, what if they made this too? Dude,
Ooh.
a Hot Toys diecast Lightning McQueen, dude? I'd buy that.
A lot of people would think that you're crazy, but for me personally, I really think that this is a really good thing. I mean, look, if they're gonna make these cause babies, Hot Toys, go to the route of just making these Disney figures in 1/6 scale forms. I mean, I think a lot of people, I really think, even in the Asian market, there's a market for these things. There's definitely a market for these things. I would love to see a 1/6 scale car, like McQueen car. I think it would sell. Would I buy it? Maybe not. But there's options for many people out there, and I do love options.
And see, we'll go ahead and pull this up too. We were talking about this off of the stream earlier.
Yes, me and PeytStrick were actually talking about this. Yeah.
Yeah, like because they have the Cos Baby license. They do this. Like, see, I'll show it here. They have the license. Hot Toys has the license for these. They make these. So what if they come out with the 6 scale figure, like of Pixar characters? Like if they gave us like Buzz Lightyear and a Woody, and then they gave us like the rocket ship box for Buzz. Dude, I don't care how much it is. Take my money, dude. Like
I would buy a Buzz Lightyear and a Woody. I think that would be cool.
So cool, dude.
I know a third-party company is actually doing a live, like a realistic version of these toys, and looks kind of creepy. But it's not Hot Toys. But yeah, I mean, look, if Hot Toys make the plunge, make that jump, and making these figures, I think it would be outside of their normality. They're just going somewhere different. And I would love for some innovation.
Yeah. Holy cow, dude.
Lane says, I want that tumbler, but it's too big.
Yeah, that is true.
Dogs are barking behind me. I don't have an extra coffee table for it. I mean, then again, you can find the space for it. Don't forget storing the boxes for it. Oh, that's true. You do have that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I'm currently running I'm having problems with storage right now with these boxes. That's huge. I've seen the box of the first version, and it's huge. It's really big. I don't know where to put that. Yeah, I don't know. The lane. Thanks for reminding me about that. KG Collector. So does this make you think I am crazy? I'm getting the J&D Catwoman Dark Knight statue that is $2,000. To quote, geeking it. Have I lost my mind? Dude, listen. Collect what you like. If you have the money for it, that's great. All power to you. That statue is amazing. That dark. I've seen their work. I don't know if you're familiar with J&D Studios PeytStrick, but they're really great at statues. They're coming hot right now. They're a statue company that just started, and they made they made a Catwoman. They made a Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. They made a Heath Ledger Joker, and they made a Joaquin Phoenix Joker, but not the actual fully clothed Joker. It's more of the before he turned to Joker. And don't forget Gal Gadot, the golden suit. armor. So,
Did you see the? I'm trying to pull it up real quick. Yeah, here it is. I got it on
yeah,
Facebook.
Alexander, right? Yeah. So there is a 1/6 scale Woody that somebody's making.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's yeah, like your friend says, very nostalgic. I'll buy it because
Here's the tab here.
yeah. Let me pull it up real quick.
Have you seen this? The Queen Studios.
Ooh.
It's so cool, and they're making a 6 scale version too.
Yeah, and that's a great thing. And look, listen, the Dark Knight. Right now, I don't know what's going on with the Dark Knight trilogy, but they're making statues and figures out of this again.
It's a great film. It's a great.
It's a great trilogy, and it's my childhood Batman. I grew up with Christian Bale Batman. I grew up with this trilogy. I don't know about you, PeytStrick, but I grew up with this trilogy, and I am surprised that Hot Toys did not make a 3.0 Joker and a update on a Catwoman, Bane, all these characters, man. It seems like the license is coming back, and I think the license is pretty cheap. It seems like because all these other companies, the statue companies are getting it. So
yeah, they are.
Hot Toys, where are you? Come on, release some of these other characters from the trilogy. They've just been making Batman figures right now.
So you want to get onto some of the what were you saying?
Oh no, what did you say?
You want to get on check out some of these predictions we got?
Yeah. Let's just
these guys
these
don't have a clue what we're about to share.
Yeah, man.
Got some surprises for you guys.
We're gonna go through these photos real quick. And here's the Justice League figures. They look great.
Cyborg to complete it, man.
Completed, man. That's all.
Surprised they didn't show off the dark suit Batman.
Yeah, the tactical.
Or Superman. Sorry.
Yeah, Dark Superman and Tactical Batman. I'm surprised they didn't show those two, and also the Diamond Batman. And here's the DX19. I don't have this one in order. It looks like they're not showing the head sculpt. Does that mean they're actually working on the head sculpt? It looks great. The head sculpt looks great. I don't see any improvements.
It does, yeah. I've got this one on pre-order.
I'm planning to pre-order that Batpod as well. I don't know about you, PeytStrick. I think this would be a pretty cool display to have him with, sitting on top and he's pointing that gun right there. That'd be cool.
Well, now it would be cool if you could get the Queen Studios 6 scale Catwoman and bike. I'd buy that one before I get this one, because then you can have them side by side.
You bought the Queen Studios?
No. Lane says here in the comments it's $765
for the 1/6 scale.
Yeah, for the statue with the.
Yeah, never mind.
Jeez,
if you want to
nice,
get something like
but
that, yeah, that's yeah, I was maybe hoping 400 for it.
Yeah, I'll pay 400 for it.
Yeah, I'm not paying 700 for that.
The armor. Hold on.
The armor. Yeah, I know. PeytStrick before we went live, he actually showed me that figure. It's a great figure, and I know there's a lot of controversial things about this figure when it comes to articulation. However, for this figure, I think it's fit for it. I don't know about you, PeytStrick, but I think for the minimal, she was not so much of a dynamic character. She
this is
was
perfect.
more of a silent, just clean.
I don't have a single complaint with this figure.
It's a great looking figure, and I'm planning to pre-order, but I have to pre-order fast before it actually sells out. So I have to make some money for that one. Yeah, it looks great. I'll be probably getting it. Yeah, it's great, man. So, and there's the Boba Fett with the 2-pack Boba Fett.
Absolutely love it.
Can't wait to get that. And I think that's pretty much it for Summer Showcase. I think there's a bunch of other cause babies and things like that. So we'll stop here. Now, let's get into the predictions. Okay? All right. We're going to start with you, PeytStrick. So.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let me get my folder up here.
Yeah, let's start with your first one, then the last one. So we'll get some stuff.
Number one on my list right here.
Go ahead. Let's see this. I'm excited to see your predictions, man.
All right, so I'm getting it pulled up here. This is number one on my list right here.
Let's see it.
All right, there's the tab.
You read my mind.
Season 3 through 5, Ahsoka Deluxe. Wait. I will explain. So
yeah, I was kind of confused on that one too.
You get this. This is the figure. You get her sabers and everything. For a deluxe set, I have to find it. You get the snow coat.
Oh yeah.
So it'll come with the coat, and then it goggles as well. She wears these a lot.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
So you get the goggles and you get the snow coat, and then you get the figure, maybe some other, and then there was a cloak that she wore, and when she was hiding in that episode where she was accused of bombing the Jedi Temple, she got this cloak and she bought it from somebody and she cut holes in it. And she
I
wore it.
remember.
They could give us that too, and that's a deluxe set. And everybody I know would buy that.
Yeah, I would buy it. You know me, I would buy Ahsoka. And what's your next one?
Yeah. All right. Easy.
Oh yeah, I haven't played the video game. Actually, no, I played the video game,
Great.
but I didn't finish it.
It's amazing.
Visually, it's an amazing video game. Visually, it's just beautiful. But yeah, I don't know much about this character. So what's the character's name? I forgot.
Cal Kestis, man.
Cal Kilster. Yeah, I know he played the Joker in Gotham, so he's a pretty good actor. Yeah, I would love to see this one too. I'll buy it, even though I haven't played the game.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and put one out for you. Let's see here. Let me find it. Oh, not that.
Nice trucks.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody wants record.
Yeah.
That's like number one on my list. I just
Number
want my record figure.
For me too. Number one on my list is Wrecker because I don't know. I know Justin Collection actually he's annoyed by the Wrecker, but I don't know. He's just an amazing character. He's so different than the other clones. He's a man child.
Did you see the video where I talked about Omega?
Yeah, where you talking about the Gonk droid?
The Gonk droid, and they could do like the Jawa and Gonk droid 2-pack.
Honestly, I could see them doing, but I don't see Omega. I really don't.
We'll have to see her in live action first, because this is easy. This is easy.
Well, then again, they did Ahsoka.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
this is the face of all of them. Like, see that's Gregor right there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Honestly, like the actor Tamora Morrison I bet he's getting a lot of money from this because it's just
so much, dude.
One
so
sculpt.
Much.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be broke. Jesus. Oh my god, it's gonna
like this is perfect because like he's literally wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, dude. It's absolutely mind blowing. This is crazy. Yeah, that's great, man. That's a great pick. So you're saying Gregor will come as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. We'll go back to that.
They haven't really taken the Rebels line. They haven't done anything Rebels. If they do, Gregor, yeah, it's just great. I would love to have this armor, even though I don't know much about it, but I just love the look. It's a great look. I'm all about the cool factor about it. It looks great. Yeah, these are great choices. Do you have
he's with the Bad Batch right now, so we're gonna see it. We're definitely gonna see him in tomorrow's episode.
That's true.
He left the planet with him. So
yeah, exactly. You got anything? Any other predictions?
Got one more for you.
One more. Let's see it. This is the best one.
Go back on the list here. Yes, dude. This is we discussed it earlier.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Let's see here. I gotta be careful Googling that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Illa Secura, and that'll work. And
yeah,
Bly, and Commander Bly.
Yeah, Bly. I want a Bly. I really want a Bly. I just love the look. There's an Instagram this user, he makes some great photos as well in the detail. And he actually has Gregor with that one big blaster rifle, and he's looking.
Yeah.
I just love the look. I love these clone troopers, man. I don't know about you, but they're better than the stormtroopers. They're not blind when they shoot. They know where they're hitting, and the design. Each character has their personalities, different looks. Love it.
Great.
I really hope that Hot Toys keeps making more Jedis. Different Jedi. I'm not talking about different Anakins, different Obi-Wans. I'm talking about Mace Windu.
This right here.
And Kit Fisto. The Jedi Council. Like, I want all those characters from the Jedi Council. I want.
I'd buy them, dude.
If they make this whole diorama piece.
Like this right here. Just give us this right here.
All these. Like, if they only have like a limit, these guys, I would buy them. Simple as that. I would buy all of these. Do you have Yoda?
I do. I'll go get
Yeah,
him.
I missed out on Yoda,
I'll
unfortunately.
get
But I
him.
do hope they reissue. I could see him. I could see a reissue only for the Clone Wars. I could see him doing the Clone Wars version. How much was he? 189, right?
Do it.
189, right?
I think so.
Yeah, man, that's good.
The light's over here, so
Do you ever
try to
pair
get
them
him
up
in the
with Grogu? I know a lot of people are doing that with Grogu and Yoda.
I have not yet.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people doing it. Yeah, I would buy it. I made a mistake not getting Yoda, but if they ever reissued, I will definitely get it. I know he's.
Oh,
I know he's.
definitely. I don't know how much he goes for in the secondary market.
Do you have a Dooku or no?
No, I do not. Oh, this lady right here actually was in the Bad Batch in the first episode. That was Kanan's master.
Kanan's master.
Yeah.
Yes. Hot Toys needs to get into the Rebels line. I really want them to do everything in that line. I really hope that they get into that, Ezra and Kanan and things like that. I just love for them to do those lines.
Yeah, they made a Rebels line. I mean, see, we could get Hera and Chopper too from the Bad Batch.
Yes, exactly. There
Chopper,
we go.
a die-cast Chopper.
Yeah,
I'd buy that.
Man. Definitely. Yeah, these are great predictions, man. I really love your predictions.
I appreciate it, man. What you got?
Actually, yours is better than mine. But let's get into the predictions here. Let me pull up my screen here.
Thrawn.
Actually,
Somebody said Thrawn in the chat. That'd be a good one.
Oh, oh my God. Good thing you actually remember that. I did have Thrawn on the list. Actually, I'm not ready. I'm going to, you keep looking at the chat while I put some other ones.
Yeah, I agree with these comments. All the Jedi. We just need every single one of them. Let's get a Clone Wars wave of like 650 figures. I'll buy them all.
My God, please do. I've been really rethinking about my collection, just selling all my Marvel and DC, just collecting only Star Wars, honestly.
Get all the Star Wars, man.
I just love the Star Wars line so much right now. It's the great thing about these Star Wars figures is that they're all fabric materials. There's nothing to worry about.
This
That's
one,
the great thing.
other than the hammer fell. Other than the single joints, there's nothing holding that figure back.
Yeah, it's a great amount of figures. Let me see if I can. All right, so I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let me just share my screen here. Start with the first one. Okay, so the first one, I think it's the most obvious one here, is Wrecker.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wrecker is definitely not. Sorry, it's kind of the other way around. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I do believe we're going to get a Wrecker. It's obvious. I know that Aries said that one of his sources that we're going to be getting all the Bad Batches. So
I've heard that too. Yeah.
That too. So he's coming. He's definitely coming. What do you think the price range will be for this guy?
Wrecker's going to be $275. Pushing 300. 275 to 300.
That's pretty close. I was thinking maybe
unless he comes with Omega, then 350, 360.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe like DX19 price, 290.
Hey, that's true. Yeah, good possibility.
DX, something like somewhere around there. If he's over 315, I don't know, man.
I'll get him no matter what. I just hope it's on a $400.
Yeah. No way. There's no way they would push 400, but that'd be crazy if they did. But yeah, that's my number one. Number two, I think this will be the first one that's going to come out. It's Crosshair.
Yeah, we've already seen it. I'll pull it up.
This is going to be the next figure that's coming out. They already showed it in the summer showcase, the part one, and then they showed it part two. They actually took it out for part one.
They did. They showed it and then took it out immediately.
They took it out and then they put it for part two of the showcase. So that's pretty good too. Yeah, great.
All right, I've got it.
I just love Crosshair. I hope they do it.
I got him up on the screen for you.
Let me see that real quick. This is the figure, right?
Yeah, the real life one.
Okay, let's see here. It looks great. It looks great. I know it's going to come with a head sculpt.
Definitely.
That's for sure. If it doesn't come with a head sculpt, that'll be such a
they made this.
Yeah, they made that. Look, they made also,
when are we going to see this?
Yeah, was that even in the show?
Not yet. Oh, we're getting the second season.
It might be in the season. Oh, you know what this might be? This might be when they're going to save spoilers.
Good point. Yeah.
They're going to save Hunter. They're going to use that.
But what we get? Speaking of Crosshair, we're going to get the Imperial.
Toy Fair exclusive. I'm calling it. Toy Fair exclusive. I don't see them doing another one, but I do see a Toy Fair exclusive out of this one.
And we will definitely get these guys too.
Yeah, definitely. I see a Toy Fair exclusive coming for this one. Definitely.
People are gonna. You could buy 4 or 5 of these. That's all you need. Like people will do that.
Man, I just love Crosshair's voice. It's so different. Like it's like good soul just follow good order, something like that. It was just He has a good voice. I really like his voice. It's very
edgy
and raspy, sort of. It's really good. I really like that. It's sort of like a snake. I don't know how to put it, but it's like a snake sort of.
He's the closest to Django, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. He's definitely close to Django. Let me pull up the. Okay, so my next figure that I believe that will be released. I think this is going to be the last figure that's going to be announced. I think it's pretty obvious here. It's going to be Tick.
Yes.
I think he is going to be the last figure to be announced. I just don't see the amount of. I don't see supply demand for this figure. I think out of all the Bad Batch figures, this is going to be an underproduced figure.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
that's so cool. Like,
he's a cool character in the Bad Batch. He is, but he's not such an important character, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, according to my calculations, I think 30% of people will buy this figure.
Yeah, 30%. I would buy it. I would definitely.
I'll get them all, dude.
I was not a huge fan of the Bad Batch right now, but hopefully the next episode I'll be a huge fan of that.
I love it, man.
I gotta get the Bad Batch. Just when I first saw them in the Clone Wars season 7.
Oh, that was
I fell in love. I love. For me personally, the red and black. I love the pattern of the red and black. Just that both those colors together.
Yeah. Dude, I remember watching the season, and then in October I was at work and I looked at my phone. And I'm like, they're making a Bad Batch show. I was like, this is sick.
Yeah, man, it's really good. And then obviously we both have the same one of the same predictions here. It's going to be season 5 Ahsoka.
Yeah, man.
I would love to have this. Now, I prefer this outfit. For me personally, look,
that's my favorite one. Yeah.
People can bash me in the comments, but I prefer this look over the season 7 look.
But now you have to think, is it possible?
Is it possible?
Yeah, I got my mug here. Will Sideshow make the animated version? Because they showed that hologram.
They will. It's a tease. Dude, it's a big tease.
That's going to be so difficult because you'll have this. It'll either A, resemble Rosario Dawson, or B, it will resemble the previously shown Clone Wars figure. And then you'll have the animated version that will look just like this.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah, no, I really see them doing.
Look, you have to wonder.
You have to wonder. As Larry said, the Dark Jedi himself. He, he's a huge Star Wars fan, man. He is just like crazy about Star Wars, and I love it. I just love it, man. It's just great. I'm so jealous of people that are just sticking to one franchise. It's just crazy. Yeah. I'm just super jealous. You guys are staying strong with that.
Star Wars for me, man. I'm a gamer. I like Nintendo stuff.
No, I noticed. I saw in your collection you love Nintendo.
Yeah.
So this is another one I would definitely pick up from Hot Toys if they ever do it, or Sideshow.
Hey, that's that. If you click, so the photo you're clicked on. If you look on that one, you go down.
This one.
That's that cloak. If you click on that one. That's the cloak I was telling you about.
Oh, right.
And it's got a hood, and she cut holes in the top.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I definitely see them doing that. Let's go to the next one that I have. Now, this one I hope, Hot Toys, you better listen to this. I really hope that Hot Toys does this. I have to find a really good image of this one because I'm not getting, I don't know why my screen's like this. Hold on. It's not a good image, but it will do. Let's see here. Share screen. Share it. Chrome tab. All right. Cad Bane.
Yes, dude. And see, look, we've seen his species in A New Hope in the Cantina.
That's true.
They all look the same. So they could just easily make a sculpt based off of that.
There you go. And Sideshow did it before. They made a Cad Bane,
Yeah.
but
Well, the
undercover
clone
sort of
body.
clone body Cad
There's
Bane.
Denal. I'll pull it up.
And okay, hold on. Which version do you like? This Clone Wars or the Bad Batch? I personally love the Bad Batch outfit.
But either one. I'll take either one. I've got that
Man,
pulled up. I'll put
for
the link.
some reason, the Bad Batch one gives me this Clint Eastwood vibe.
Oh, the Western? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the
I
Denal
really
figure.
think that Dave Filoni got some inspirations from that because it definitely has that sort of look. Man,
Well, see,
what if
Cobb Vanth as well. All the
what
Western.
if I know, but what if we get Cad Bane live action in Mando? I would love to see Cad Bane in Mando.
Well, what's crazy to me is the fact that they wrote in the Bad Batch that that they made it to where he survived the duel with Boba Fett.
Yeah.
So he's still alive.
Yeah.
He's old, but he's still alive. And so we don't know. And where's Hondo? Where is Hondo? I want to know where Hondo is. Like,
yeah.
I want to see Hondo and Cad Bane in The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many great bounty hunters out there that they could do. I just love bounty hunters. I love IG-88. Love all of them. Love Boba Fett, Cad Bane, you name it. I know they did the pirate, of course, and I think the pirate was also in season 2 Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
Or some sort of rendition of this species.
Yeah, we saw them. And see, this is the live action at Disney World. They have a live action image of Hondo, so they can make a Hot Toys figure of that.
Yeah, if a cosplayer from Disney can do it, why not do it now?
Yeah.
Why can't they just do it? And he survived, right?
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, I just saw that. Yeah, he played a pirate.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Jack Sparrow. Honestly, he fit. Oh, dude, I'm thinking about it right now. He actually fits super well for this role. Yeah, I think that'll be a pretty good option to do. But yeah, look, there's so many other characters they can do for the Clone Wars, but right now they're pretty quiet with Clone Wars. They're not doing anything Clone Wars related. I'm pretty concerned with the Clone Wars line right now. I haven't honestly, I know a lot of people hate me to say this, but I don't think we're getting any more Clone Wars.
For now. Like they're gonna focus on some other things. It's too big, dude.
You think they're gonna keep doing it?
They're pushing Mando, they're pushing Boba Fett, but they're building all these hype. And see, what will happen is you're seeing these Clone Wars characters show up in other franchises.
Yeah.
And so, like, you see Cad Bane in the Bad Batch, Boba Fett in the Mandalorian. Like, they're spreading their wings wide. And they're going to Star Wars in general, not just Hot Toys. And Hot Toys is following those trends. So you'll see those patterns follow over to Hot Toys. And that's kind of how it's going to be with that.
Right. You know, I haven't heard anything about Book of Boba Fett rumors.
I've ignored them. I don't want to hear anything. All I've heard is that there's flashbacks. And that's because
I think that's the only. I haven't heard anything about character surprises. I've never heard. I just didn't hear anything. You know, with the season 2 Mandalorian, we've heard about Luke being rumored, Ezra being rumored. What's that girl from
Cal Kestis? Well, Cal Kestis was rumored too.
Yeah, Sabine Wren was also rumored. Bo-Katan was rumored. Well, that was true too.
Yeah, most of the rumors did happen.
Most of the rumors did happen,
yeah.
And I was really hoping we would have gotten seen a Sabine Wren, and we would have gotten a Hot Toy Sabine Wren, and that would probably push them to make a Rebel line. But in the future, if they take that Rebels license, that'll be great.
That'd be cool,
now I'm going outside of Star Wars for a minute.
Let's hear it, man. Yeah.
I'm hoping for them to make a Heath Ledger Joker.
Oh, we all do, man. We all do.
Would you buy this?
Yeah, it would go with the Dark Knight.
Yeah, I don't have a Joker in the collection. I'm not buying that stupid Jared Leto Joker that they made a couple of years ago. It's just not my Joker. But he was good in Nightmare Scene. But just doesn't win me over to go buy a $250 figure.
Oh, yeah, I totally understand.
But this one, 3.0 DX, how much do you think this figure would be?
$295.
That's a pretty good price because I think the original one cost $275.
$295, $285, one or the other, maybe even $275 again.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pre-order the DX19 yet because I'm waiting for this one to be announced and then I'll make the jump on pre-ordering.
Yeah, I understand, man.
But either way, I would have pre-ordered anyways. But
definitely.
It's a great suit. I do hope we get more accessories. I hope they don't cheap us out with because I think the original DX came with a table, chair, and a backdrop. And I'm looking forward for the that. It's gonna
Now,
be
depending on what they give us some cool stuff or not, it may be
yeah,
more than that, but we'll just
definitely,
wait and see.
definitely. But yeah, that's one of my predictions, and then we're gonna get back to Star Wars. Hold on, let me just pull that back. It's crazy. I mean, they're not really doing anything Clone Wars related. It's scaring me, man. It's really
It's been
scaring
a
me right
while.
now.
I think they're
Yeah,
just trying to get
yeah,
they're in debt with with releases, so they're just
yeah.
trying to get caught up before they.
Right. Now, Ahsoka show's coming. Right now, if you notice, I mean, obviously we all noticed that, and I think it was episode 5 of season 2. No,
Yeah, that
episode 4 of
was.
season 2.
We'll see. I think
Ahsoka
it was
dropped the
5.
name. Ahsoka dropped the name. Where's
Thrawn.
Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Thrawn, yeah.
I jumped off my seat, man. I was ecstatic.
Yeah, we got
Thrawn?
Brody in the chat said Thrawn that we would
Thrawn?
want to get a Thrawn
Yeah.
figure.
Oh yeah, and look, Thrawn is one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. He's one of my favorite characters. It's just the way he thinks and the way he is.
He's smart.
The way I'm gonna post the picture here. Here you go. Here's a picture of it.
Beat me to it.
Yeah. And I heard the original actor is actually rumored to play this character, and he looks just like him actually. And that's perfect. I've heard Benedict Cumberbatch as well. That he's a good role. He's pretty good too. He has the voice too. He also has the face. The way his face is more elongated.
Yeah.
So I do see that happening as well. But I have heard rumors that the original actor that voiced Thrawn.
Allegedly, he's been cast, and allegedly the dude who played Aladdin is playing Ezra.
Yeah, Masood something.
Yeah, something like that.
He's a good one. He's a good pick too. He's actually a really good pick. It actually
Alex says it was confirmed actually in the chat.
Oh, okay, then that's great because I know the actor's actually struggling right now, currently finding roles. So that's pretty good for him. That's a pretty big role.
Yeah,
it actually fits because he looks pretty good. I think Ezra. Last time we saw him was I think the age of 15 to 16, right?
So yeah, he was just now starting to become an adult.
Right, and we're looking at probably like maybe 10 to 15 year after, right? And
yeah, because Rebels. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Didn't Rebels end before A New Hope? I think it did.
No,
and then
it ended after Return of the Jedi.
Well, that was the epilogue at the ending. Dave Filoni said that takes place after the Mandalorian episode with Ahsoka. That's what he said in an interview. So the ending scene of Rebels, where she meets up with Sabine, Dave Filoni said in an interview that takes place after that episode of the Mandalorian. And see now they're going to find him because they know where Thrawn is now.
Oh,
and so that's why they met up.
That makes more sense because that makes more sense because I'm like, where's Sabine at this time? Isn't she with Ahsoka? But then that makes them think that clarifies a lot of things. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So Thrawn is my another pick. I think I definitely know Hodges will make him once the Ahsoka show comes, and we'll definitely be getting him.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm definitely buying. I just love the character so much. Now the last pick, and this is one of my favorite, maybe my favorite clone trooper ever. It's going to be, let's see, Chrome tab. Commander Wolf.
Yes.
I love the design. I love the Wolf Pack. I just love the designs of these characters. And look, Tamora Morrison, easy head sculpt to make. They have nailed it with it.
They've got it. They just got to reuse it. That's all.
They've got it. And look, the Rex is going to be good. And I've heard rumors that Rex is going to be announced.
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Released.
Ahsoka's 4. Ahsoka's 4. That's what I've heard.
I'm excited, man. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited for that figure. Because the Clone Wars right now, Clone Troopers. I have Cody. It was a really nightmare figure to deal with the arm, but I'm glad that Hot Toys went a different body. I know now
ratcheted
joints on the legs, new body, just new figure in general. It's just going to be a blast to have.
Absolutely.
I've been really thinking about buying an extra body and just replacing that with the Cody.
Dude, get one of those 501st clones.
Yeah.
The only thing is the arm.
$250 is not a bad price for the deluxe.
Find one on eBay. It's like missing feet or something.
Yeah, later. I'll probably find one. For a good deal.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but Wolf is one of my favorite. My favorite clone trooper ever.
A must-have, dude. Absolutely.
Must-have in everybody's collection. Who was a Star Wars fan? I know I know Jed's going to be getting it. I know Jed is a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. Now I do hope that now I'm going off track with video game. I do hope when we do get a Battlefront 3, it's more Clone Wars. I hope we do get a Clone Wars video game.
Yes.
And
Yes.
oh my god, I will just be all over that. I don't know. Do you have the PS5 or?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait until I can go to the mall and get it. I'm not gonna pay $700 for it.
Bunch of scalpers
I
out
have
there. Man.
the 4
Crazy.
Pro and it works just fine. It's
I don't
not that much of a difference.
I really don't see the need of having a another PS4. I sold my PS4 because I was buying Hot Toys, so I was like, I sold my PS4. I didn't play anymore, so there's no point. Well, it looks like we're done with our predictions. We did everything that we did. If you want to chat with the chat and see if
let's see what people are saying. I think we caught up with the chat for the most part.
Yeah. Let's see. Your friend says, "Will Heath Ledger's death hinder them making a Joker figure?"
Should not. They released his first figure after his death. So
that's true, and they made statues of him.
Yeah, and they made statues too. So
I don't think it would be.
Yeah,
definitely. Oh, Brady says that Tech is his favorite for the Bad Batch. Interesting.
I like Tech. Tech's cool, man.
Tech's cool, but I don't think that will be the last figure they'll make.
Yeah, most likely. Everybody wants Wrecker.
Yeah, Wrecker.
And Crosshair.
Come on, man. Wrecker and Crosshair and hold on. Okay, my first favorite is going to be Hunter. Second is
Hunter and Wrecker are my two favorites.
Third is Crosshair. Echo kind of seemed a little boring to me. I don't know about you, but he
had enough character development in the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
where he's an established character, so he can just be there.
Oh my god, I would love to have Echo, Fives, all the great clone troopers for them to make. I really haven't seen them making any other clone troopers back. They only made season 7 Clone Wars figure, except for the Clone Wars for the Anakin and Obi-Wan. They went back to those, but they haven't made anything else from the previous seasons.
I think it's coming. I know we definitely got more coming.
Pop_Rain says, think there will be more of Suicide Squad.
Yes.
Actually, I think the movie it's actually dropped tonight, right? I think it dropped tonight.
I think so too.
And I'm actually going to watch it after this. And I do believe we're going to get some figures from that.
King Shark.
King Shark looks great, and
it does, yeah.
He looks funny. He looks funny in what I've seen so far from trailers. I mean, he reminds me of Wrecker for some reason. I don't know why. He has
that's the big reckless character, yeah.
Yeah, big reckless character, the dumb one, in my opinion. Is the dumb one. It's innovation. It's a different figure, new body. I love when Hot Toys does that. They give us new things, and I do love that about Hot Toys. I don't like when they keep repeating things. It's boring. I don't see every figure they make from Suicide Squad. I do see Harley Quinn happening. Harley Quinn's famous there. I do see Bloodsport maybe.
Oh, heck yeah.
I do see maybe this is probably pushing it. Colonel Rhodes, the guy with the orange shirt.
Don Cheadle?
No, not Don Cheadle.
The other guy that played
the guy with the blonde. The Colonel James, something like that. I forgot his name.
Colonel Rhodes is War Machine.
Not Colonel Rhodes, but Colonel something. But you know what I'm talking about. The guy with he wears a yellow shirt, and let me see if I can.
John Cena.
Well, I could see Peacemaker happening. I'm talking about this. He's doing his own show, so that's definitely happening.
Nice.
Let's see, Suicide Squad. I want to see if I can pull it up real quick, so you know what I'm talking about. This guy in the middle right here. Let's see if I can pull it up right here. This guy right here.
That's right. Yeah. I remember seeing him.
I could see that happening, but that's just pushing it. I don't see it will be like a Just League thing. They won't make every single figure. So there you go.
Most likely, unfortunately.
That's how it is. It's an expensive hobby, and I don't blame Hot Toys for not making it. It costs a lot of money to make these figures. It's crazy. Rick Flag, that's who it was. My God, your friend knows more than me. Rick Flag, yes, it's Rick Flag. But yeah, I'm excited for what's coming with Star Wars, and if, like I said, if you think Star Wars Mandalorian is, there's a lot of figures, wait till Book of Boba Fett, wait till Ahsoka, wait till all these other shows coming out. Season 2 Bad Batch. You guys got to be really selective when it comes to this.
Season 2 of the Bad Batch, like that's. I smiled from ear to ear when I saw that this morning.
Yeah, me too. I'm really hoping that we get to see more character surprises, more new more OG characters from the past.
And so we don't even know what we're about to see.
hopefully we see Ahsoka. Maybe the season finale, we might see a glimpse of
Possible.
Ahsoka.
Well, now I'm actually see it in the background. I'm reading the Ahsoka book, and it's canon. And right now she's hiding. So I hope they. I don't want to retcon the book.
Which book is it? I want to see what
Hang on
book
a
it is.
second.
If you don't mind.
Is literally you can get this on Amazon. It's literally just Ahsoka.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
It's good, dude. I'm about halfway through it.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, I mean, I could see her being in hiding because I know that at the end of the episode of season 7, which honestly that was such an emotional episode. I cried, man.
It was.
It really showed, like, to me, it was like the end of a bloodline of just clones. It was the last time we'll ever see clones in the future. Now, Bad Batch, but that's around that time. But what I'm saying
here's
is,
something to think about.
So, yeah, go ahead.
At the end of the Clone Wars, we see Darth Vader go to that planet with stormtroopers. Yet we haven't seen stormtroopers yet in the Bad Batch. So that scene takes place probably after season, maybe even 3 or 4 of the Bad Batch.
That would make sense.
So that's kind of like a setup for like future things because we haven't seen the official stormtroopers yet.
Yeah, that would definitely make
training
sense.
Armor.
Yeah, that would definitely make sense because
pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised to see what happens to the Bad Batch. I don't know if there's a canon story around there, but I really want to see what happens to them because I know that in the Rebels we get to see Wolf, Gregor, and Rex old. I want to know where they are. Are they dead? Are they alive? Where's Omega? Is Omega the armor? I mean, who knows? I mean, I've heard many people say the armor is Omega, but that's really pushing it because she doesn't have that, what do you call it? Australian accent? Is it Australian or is it?
It's New Zealand.
That's New Zealand. That's the one. New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand
the
accent.
Actress is Australian, but that's like the same thing.
Yeah, basically.
You're from Australia in the comments. I'm sorry.
I'm
same
different,
but
same here. Yeah, same here. But yeah, that armor figure that you have right there, beautiful figure, absolutely outstanding. I love the arm. I love the helmet. The helmet.
JV's back.
Wow, you guys are still live? Yeah, man, we've just been talking. I'm about to jump on. Okay. I've heard that the armor helmet is part of the Darth Maul sort of thing. I don't know if you noticed that.
The horns are there.
The horns. There's rumors that it's a reused Mandalorian armor from the Clone Wars 7.
I watched a theory video about that.
That actually kind of makes sense, honestly. I mean, I don't think the Omega theory makes sense, but I do see that making sense. I really hope we get to see more armor. And I do think as well, since, at the end of episode 8 of season 1 of Mandalorian, all the Mandos that were, hiding took off their armor. Now, if Heavy Mando comes back, are we going to get a different armor? That'd be pretty good. I would love to see something. Maybe like a Beskar shiny sort of Mandalorian. That'd be pretty cool to have. It would be different. So, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But if you guys have anything else to say, let me know. But PeytStrick, man, it's been great talking to you.
I've had fun, man. We'll do it again sometime for sure.
Yeah, it's been great. I really enjoy doing these with other people. This is my first time doing it in my channel, so I'll definitely invite you back, and maybe
we'll have one-on-one sometime too. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, if you want to tell people what you're going to be doing for the upcoming live streams that you're going to be having, right?
Yeah. So I'm doing the start of the show a few weeks ago called Most Wanted, and what I do is kind of what we've done here. This is basically a live Most Wanted, and we just talk about predictions. Make a list of things that are most likely based on Hot Toys trends to be announced. And that's kind of what I've been doing over there. And I'm thinking about doing live episodes too. And this kind of was that. But yeah, we're thinking about doing live episodes with that more, and that'd be fun to do. And I got a collection room tour coming next week.
Yeah,
so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see more from your channel. It's a great channel. You're doing a really great thing, man.
Thank you, man.
And this has been really fun. We talked about releases, announcements, predictions, and the showcase, and it's been really great. It's been really fun. I'll be calling you back. See if you want to do another live stream one of these days. When you come back from your trip, maybe I might do another live stream.
Absolutely, man.
But if anybody else has any other questions, let us know. We'll be here for another maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll end up the live stream there.
Yeah, let's see what this last chat said.
Okay. You saw that they wanted for luck from Star Wars and the new What If in Marvel. Do you think it would work?
I know what you're saying. There was a rumor, and Disney addressed this, that with the Marvel What If series, they're talking about doing a What If crossover with Star Wars.
Oh, that's what Luck. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was confused, like Luck, but Luke. He's talking about Luke. Yeah, there were rumors that they were gonna. No, not rumors, but somebody, and one of the production producers that they did say that they were gonna put Luke, but they thought it was just too much. If Hot Toys, if Disney does a What If series also for Star Wars, that'd be pretty great.
And they were actually talking about, like, if they did a What If series for Star Wars, the director of Disney or director of the show or whatever said that they wanted to mash the two together and have the two cross over at one point, like a What If Star Wars and Marvel cross. That would be so cool.
I would watch that. I'm not into the Marvel stuff right now. It's like Star Wars, like, bam.
Oh, that's the primary thing for me. I love Star Wars.
Yeah, it's great, man. I'm just right now, Star Wars, everything is just beautiful, and can't wait to see more from Star Wars. And there's a lot of shows coming, so
absolutely.
And Mr. JB says here, I thought the Mandos got killed. Oh, I think it's talking about the last.
Some of them. She said that some escaped off world.
Yeah, they left, except for the armor. I wonder what happens to her. But we'll see season 3, and I heard they're filming it pretty soon. So
yeah,
see that.
Began official production. So
I think 2023 is the release date, right? That's what they're projecting.
Yeah, no, it's gonna come out January. It'll be 2022.
Oh,
really? They just want the Book of Boba Fett first, so they're gonna release the Book of Boba Fett in a few months on December.
I'm excited for that show, man.
Dude, me too.
I just seeing Boba Fett again on the screen is just. Boba Fett was one of my favorite bounty hunters when I was a kid, and maybe my favorite bounty hunter ever. I had a helmet when I was a kid. I had a Lego set. It was just crazy, man. Boba Fett's just such a great character, such a great design as well. I did not buy the Empire Strikes Back version just because if there was one version of Boba Fett I really want to get, I want to get the Mando version. You do have the 2-pack going on, right?
Yeah, I've got all of them. And hey, you were talking about Slave 1. Hang on real quick.
Oh yeah, Slave 1.
I got this right here. Now this is expensive. You can find it used for cheaper. This is the 2006.
Wow.
Yeah, this is my favorite one. I made a video about it.
Yeah, I got
even in 2006 it rotates still.
That's amazing. Yeah, does it have a stand like where you can just put it up?
I saw one on eBay for like $16. I'm gonna get one.
$16. Mr. JB says
the armor. I paid $300.
I
got her for $325 from Pop Collectibles. Got her early from Hong Kong.
For day one, it's not bad.
Shipping was $50 separate.
Mr. James, you guys are gonna be armor. Well, clearly, it's pretty evident.
That's why I put it on the screen. Yeah.
For me, I'm getting it. I'm just sort of waiting to save up money for that one. But it's definitely on my radar. It's something you guys don't want to skip out on. I think if you don't like the figure, like let's just say you can just buy any figure that you want, but you can always resell it or just return it back to Sideshow. If you get the armor and if you don't like it, and if it's trending high on the aftermarket,
yes, put it in the box and sell it on eBay like 6 months after it goes on.
There you go. And I've heard some people buying 2, and I know PeytStrick is planning to get 2.
Thinking about it, yeah.
2 more, yeah. Not bad for day one price. Yeah, definitely not a bad one for day price.
Absolutely.
For day one prices.
Sometimes go over 400.
Sometimes it's crazy. I would not spend 400 for an arm if it was day one. But,
no,
no, it's crazy. Okay, well, we're gonna have a live stream here. It's been 3 hours and 2 minutes. It's crazy, but we'll be doing this again more and often.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, when PeytStrick comes back, maybe he might be on my channel or his channel. I would love to come on your channel.
One or the other. Yeah, we'll be on. That's for sure.
Definitely. But thanks you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next one. See you guys.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.